One, two, three, four, five, six. Summer. Do you have inspiration?
Uh, no, I do not.
Would you like to get some free inspiration by giving the recap for tonight?
Okay, sure. Give me a bit. I'm gonna check my note.
Sure.
Oh my god, yeah, last week. Oh no, last week. Fuck. Um, keep laughing, Chuckles. Um, so we head back to the Blue Water Inn, and then we hear Lady Fiona's kids drunken chatter. They're drinking in one corner, and we see like little boys playing. Anyway, so Arthurus and Summer decided to talk to the boys. Um, Pounds talked to Erwin, and Erwin. Um, wait, so Pounds kind of asked the Martikov where the Martikov brothers are. He asked about the Burgomaster and about Izek, and he found out that no one hates the Burgomaster more than Lady Fiona, and her kids are troublemakers. And let me think. So the Pounds mentioned to Erwin that he knows that the Matikov family have like information network. So Erwin is like, "Oh yeah, okay. I'll since you know it clearly, you're part of it now." And but Erwin did let him know that there's purple flashes that can be seen in the Burgomaster's attic, which we of course later on checked. There's no purple flashes at the time. Let's see. Summer and Arthurus found out that it was Nikolai and Carl who released the tiger. So we went to interrogate one of the brother
You sexually harassed
inappropriately.
him.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry about that. Inappropriately, we asked his mother's plan. He doesn't know. We asked about his sister after marriage. Nothing that we don't already know, except the fact that she went mad. She's acting like a cat. She referred herself as like little kitty. She does not come out in public because she's like a cat. And the fact that Victor never leaves the house because he has no friends. He already knows that his mom is with Strahd. And then Summer fed Carl Watcher with one dream pastry. And then he conked. Soul was not pleased. Yay! Ernst came by to check if we're okay while we went out. And let me see. Burgomaster goes around as it's like. He told us that Izek patrols town in the day, then back in the mansion in the evening. And then he warned us if anything ever gets back to Lady Fiona, he swore to curse our entire family, which is funny. I don't have a family. We see the Burgomaster mansion has 3 stories and all of that. We tried the window. It won't open. The door has been lock has been destroyed by Darian, which was a good thing, I guess. He made it unlockable. Soul removes curse from Darian, and then let's see. In the night, Runestalker, Feldrin, and Arthurus had a restless sleep. Arthurus chooses to fight it. He fails. Runestalker chooses to fight it. It fails. Feldrin fought the thing inside of him, and he succeed. I forgot the word, like lycanthropy. Arthurus and Runestalker had 1 point of exhaustion right now. In the morning, we see them looking exhausted, and Soul decided to what was it again? Remove curse from Arthurus and Runestalker, leaving Feldrin 1 more night to hold on. Summer and Darren decided to shadow Izek. Sol and Arthurus decided to talk to Lady Fiona, check out the daughter. Pounce and Feldrin and Runestalker will talk to the Burgomaster, which went splendidly, I tell you. Let's see, at the Burgomaster's mansion, it went well, and then Runestalker accidentally pulled out a jaw from a mounted bear, and the Burgomaster was not happy, and he kicked them out. At Lady Fiona's, Stolen Arthurus managed to gain entrance, and also what was the word again? Like they get to see the daughter basically, and then the daughter is indeed mad, and they're both very concerned about it. Let me think.
Just you.
Is yeah. All right. Yeah. Summer and Darian followed Izek, of course. He patrols in the morning in town with 6 other guards. The whole day they patrol, and no one got locked up. He's in a good mood. And then let's see. We noticed that since we've been following him till 6 p.m., he leaves the patrol with 2 of his men and the 4 remaining in the town square. And then I had a flashback. I see
Mm.
Izek with one girl running through the trees, a girl with red hair with him, and in his arm is me, and his arm got torn off by a dire wolf. I don't know, a baby with purple horn. It could be someone else.
Sure.
It could be someone else. Every who knows? There's many purple babies with horns.
There's many horny babies.
Woodrow. It could be my mother. I don't know. Baby fell into the river, and when I touch my horn, Izek's arm gets engulfed in flame, and he puts it out and walks away, and that's where we ended it. The end.
Everyone's stunned.
All right. See you next week. Bye. Okay.
Hello. Sorry. Oh shit, my Wi-Fi cut off.
Your wife cut off?
My Wi-Fi.
Oh, wife cut you off?
My wife. I wish. No, my Wi-Fi is fucking with me again. It is switching in between. Oh shit, I don't know what's wrong with my other internet. Yeah, but anyway, I heard the last part of it. Take inspiration, Glow. We jump
Yay.
back into tonight's game of A Curse of Strahd, starting with some people that have gone to visit a very affected child within the water house, and that is take you all back.
So and
So,
Atreus.
Soul and Arthurus
Uh,
once more.
Oh, wait, shit, I gotta log on to the game, too.
yeah, I was about to ask you, hey, aren't you in the Roll20?
I'm on everything else. Oh,
Okay.
But
sorry,
anyway, yeah,
Oh my
once
goodness,
you
the
get
cat.
in. Anyway, both you, Arthurus and Soul, you are standing right now in, well, basically entrance to Stella's room. Again, it's pretty dark. The place doesn't look like it's been taken care of. It's pretty musty in here, and you do notice the iron frame bed fitted with leather straps as well, placing no other furnishings within this room. Ernst just looks at the both of you and just goes, "Well, I think that's pretty much all you can do, I guess." Yeah.
could I ask a question? Have you tried, like, this is gonna sound indelicate, and I don't mean it that way, but if you try giving her something like catnip, does that have an effect on her?
She just shakes his head and just goes, "We do not treat young Miss Stella any more less than she is to be treated. So
No, I meant that as not as like a way of treating her, just as a diagnostic tool to see if she's actually mentally thinks that she is, or that there's like something that has changed in her magically that makes her think that, or that she behaves as a cat.
He just shrugs. We have no idea. Nobody has done anything of the sort, and we have no such catnip.
Interesting. Does catnip exist in this world?
No, it does not.
Above the okay, no.
Or at least not that you know of.
What about does she react to shiny things? Like
He again shakes his head. Whatever
Oh my
has
god.
indubitably affected Miss Stella. Yes, she may act like a cat, but as you can see, this cat talks. So
Yeah,
whatever is happening, we do not know. If you, perhaps I thought that you could help diagnose her, but seeming that the two of you are also useless in this respect, uh, I think
Could I try laying on hands on her? On
you
her
did.
head?
You did last time, right?
Did I? Oh,
You did
Mm.
everything. Yeah, you guys did everything last time. I have already medicine checked her. Uh, she is mentally ill at the moment. There is no, well, there is nothing physically that you can do for her at the very moment, unless you obviously have some magical ability to cure her.
Yeah, I think for now,
no, I
we
don't
help.
have a magical ability to cure her.
Mhm.
As the healer, I'm out of spells most of the time. So.
It is about this time that you hear a door open behind you, and you see Lady Fiona step out of what you think might be her bedroom, and she closes it behind her and locks the door. Looks at Ernst and just goes, "So, have our guest managed to find out anything else that we do not already know? Have they been able to save or help your Stella?"
Well,
Ernst just shakes his head and looks at a lot of you. So, as I've told you, I've mentioned this before, we have looked for doctors all over the land, and all have told us the same. Whatever has happened to Stella, with this, obviously, something wicked. If you find any information about what Victor has done to her, you let me know, and you make sure he pays. She walks over to the door, kind of sees Stella kind of standing there. "Girl, come here." And Stella kind of like on all fours, literally just crawls up to here, "Mommy!" And just kind of like starts uh, brushing her face against the leg. And Lady Fiona almost seems to be very sad. She kind of pats her on the head, just looks at the two of you and just goes, "Now you have seen what the Burgomaster and his wicked kin can do to the people and to my loved ones. So
I'm gonna.
figure it out for yourselves what you wish to do with the Burgomaster. But Stella,
I'm,
she
I'm sorry
remains
that she's
this way,
going through this.
unfortunately. Your apologies, unfortunately, do not help aid her situation. But about what we discussed, she winks again. She heads out the door, closes it behind her, and locks it with the key. Taking it again with her, she kind of tells Ernst, "I think that is all for today. I am quite tired, and I did not expect to be dealing with this, but the
Sorry.
next time you visit, make sure that you have some answers and results, please." And she kind of heads back into her room, closes the door behind. Ernst just kind of ushers you all towards the front door, just goes, "Well, you've heard the lady. So,
Yes, let's go. We've done what we
yeah,
can. Let's see what we can get from the other side. Plus,
sure.
Find out the truth.
we'll have to regroup with the gang to see what they got as well.
All right, then. Don't mind me, as will be obviously falling closely behind. I fortunately cannot be seen, at least with your group, but know that I am nearby. Good
Understood.
luck."
Understood.
And he lets you out the house as you guys head back towards the rest of your friends. I'm guessing after everyone's done whatever they need to do, they head back to the Blue Water Inn.
Yeah,
Okay.
in the evening, right?
It's not even, well, technically it'll be after 6 p.m. So yeah, it'll be the evening. But yes, eventually, all of you guys back in the Waterhouse Inn.
Summer, do you want to talk to Isaac while he's still isolated?
I look at Darian. I think you should go.
I will remain out of sight. You do what you have to do, but holler if you need help.
Wait, you are going to go speak to Isaac?
Yeah, if is that possible?
You would have to go to the Burgos Master's mansion. He is obviously there
Oh,
right
okay,
now.
then never mind.
But I thought we were following him to the
Yeah.
Burgomaster's mansion.
Yeah, and then he went in, and then you didn't go in. Did you want to go into the mansion following him as well?
And I don't think that's wise.
No.
I don't think that's wise.
I mean, if you don't want to be here, yeah, you're still at the Burger Master's mansion, right in front, standing there. The doors are wide open. You see Zach stride in with his two bodyguards. You want to follow? Do anything?
What do you want to do? I'll follow your lead here, Summer.
No, I think we go back. I don't
Alright.
think it's wise.
Sure.
But I just check. Someone never told anyone what about the
No, not yet.
reason, right?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Well, not yet, not yet. But yeah, so eventually all of you head back to the Blue Water Inn, get your table around. I think at this point in time, even, what is it again? Bismarck and Irina, as well as Lucian, are downstairs for the evening. As well as two boys. Where are they? Anybody else? Nikolai and his brother are not here, unfortunately. But yes, you guys can continue speaking to each other, discussing anything important.
So some will say, yeah, that their daughter is seriously behaving like a cat. It,
Huh?
the cat is really behaving like a cat.
Yeah, it's strange.
What's that like? So, like, there's no curing them. No.
At least not from their end.
I mean, do you sense any magical tampering with a mind?
I don't have the ability to sense that.
I don't think.
Most do.
At best, you can assume such. That's all.
Yeah.
Perhaps something like that.
So you think like Victor did this?
At the very least, he's the main culprit.
I
There's no way he-
mean, how? How would he do something like this?
I don't
No
know.
idea. We'll have to ask him.
This is
Well, what
There's
we know is
plenty-
that
Plenty of magic that could do such things, though I hesitate to say what until we know for certain.
what we
Okay.
do know is that this only started after he went to go live with Nicola, with his name Nikolai, right?
no, with Victor, Mark.
Victor. She went to go live with Victor after like they were betrothed.
They got married.
Yeah, they got married and they were living together in the Burgomaster's house.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Oh,
either
okay.
Victor or someone in the Burgomaster's house.
Okay. So any information from the Burgomaster's house, Eldrin? Sounds-
Unfortunately, not really. I relayed all the info that we got, including about the mysterious woman that we met in the
She's
boss's
not that
house.
She's not that
Not really.
mysterious.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, you assume that she's probably like the lady of the house, if nothing more than likely like the wife of the Burgomaster.
Are older women?
but yeah, that. Then
Mhm.
I also relay what happened in the office because of room soccer, and then also how we got kicked out in record time.
Oh no.
And asked the mother to return.
Yes, so I believe we are, at
Welcome.
least for the three of us, we are considered persona non grata. That will make things more difficult.
Well, judging from the words he used, I think he sounds, I don't know, prejudiced against non-humans.
That can be easily assumed. It
To be
is
specific, it's outsiders. From what it seems,
Oh.
it doesn't seem too friendly with outsiders because apparently outsiders keep interfering, or like they keep picking fights with the devil. So he's not too much of a fan of that.
Hmm.
Yeah, but he
Okay.
said something about a turtle, or like he made a racial
Lizard.
thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also did that. He
Yeah.
talked about the dragon kid.
No, he called them lizards, I think.
Lizards. We call them lizards and turtles. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah,
that's what he saw.
I
The L
suppose
word. The L word.
something to look out for.
Sure.
Mm.
A racist burgomaster.
Racist.
Okay.
Um. So how are we gonna see Victor?
Sneak.
I'm gonna have to. I believe this would be the part where we have to sneak in. I did. We did not
Either
see
either we could pretend to be one of his servants, go hide in plain sight, or we could stealth our way in.
I mean, I don't know about you, but like,
We are very identifiable.
yeah, we kind of stuck out like sore thumbs, unless
Also,
I don't know.
I'm not gonna wear any disguise. Come on, this is cool pride. With a emblem.
You still have your Strixhaven punya patch pin on your label, is it?
Yeah. Wear
Class of
disguise.
2001.
Do you have a ring or a T-shirt?
It's a
Okay.
school.
It's the Strixhaven jersey. Which house are you in? Which house are you in again?
This is lore hole.
Yeah, you're in the low hole. College of low hole.
I don't. Hmm, I don't know how we could find a way to see Victor because we really need to find out what happened to Stella, right?
And you can just sneak in through the front door or the back door.
they were doing some. They were looking into the front door and why it couldn't be closed. So, depending on how their progress is, it may be fixed by tonight, or they may have additional security to compensate.
Oh dear.
Or,
Bar the front door.
or
And you
maybe
say
like,
the Burgomaster have dogs,
Mastiffs.
mastiff.
Yeah, not great overall. It's not a great assessment. I would
No.
again, the logical idea would be we would need to use the windows or find some other
the
means of
windows are
entrance
all like
other than the front
not
door.
openable.
It is not ideal. It is not. It will not
You
be
can
right
make
to go
me
for
a check as well, since you saw the Mastiffs.
Sorry.
What check?
Nature check.
Oh, right. Did I do a nature check? I cannot remember.
You didn't, but yeah, you can make a nature check right now.
Okay, I happy to do that.
You
No,
go five.
they
Yeah.
look like normal dogs to me.
I mean, those are dogs. Those are mastiffs. Definitely, like dogs. You know dogs to be quite
Yes,
loyal, so you
um,
don't think that you could try to, well, yeah.
sounds good. Also do a check.
Wait. Doesn't Rune Stalker have the ability to speak to animals? Maybe you
Yep.
could bargain with them.
One retroactively do that.
if
I
we
don't
see it-
know if I have time to actually speak to the
Does-
dog.
Does he have? Hold on a second.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I think they need to prepare it. I think they need to pick it. Spellstone.
Yeah, if she didn't prepare it, then no.
You said that they're preparing for something, right? Why don't we wait for the next event when everyone is out of the house, and then we go in? Because obviously Victor is not going to be.
You also know that since that everyone already celebrated the previous fire festival or whatever it was, everyone was required to attend. In fact, even Ismark and Arena had to go. Remember?
Oh crap! Do they teach
Attendance is compulsory. Attendance is compulsory. If you're caught not attending, you are immediately locked up.
Oh crap!
Yay!
Yep.
Maybe
That's why Arena
it's
and
like-
Ismark had to go.
Maybe
Wait,
since like the
does that
three
mean
of us
Victor have to
can't
go?
Who knows? No, did
Who
you
knows?
see Victor there?
I mean, anak boss probably no lah.
It's not like following the rules entirely would be out of character.
Hmm.
The boss's
So
son probably
you
don't have
know,
to go.
maybe
Wait,
some
she does speak to animals, but
Yes, or-
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she does.
Oh,
She even
no,
has disguised self. God dang.
Yeah, she does.
That's Gloomstalker. That's a
Gloomstalker, no wonder. Mm.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have disguise self, Darian?
No, I don't. I have charm person.
Ah, okay.
I also have silent image, so I can pretend to be a painting or something if worst comes to worst.
Man.
Pretend to be a painting. Okay,
Anytime somebody mentions to me a disguise self or a minor image or some illusion that they can create of themselves, right? All I can remember right now is the D&D fucking movie of the bard going.
Oh my god, that one was funny.
That's all I can remember. It's like, what? That's how concentration works. That's fucked up.
I love it.
And then
Awesome.
I still remember in the comments, it was like, wait a minute, silent image is in the concentration spell. What the fuck?
It's fun.
But anyway,
Oh,
what do
it
you
has
guys
to be
get to?
major image.
Oh,
It has sound.
I told them, hey, I haven't told you guys this, but I think I really need to talk to Izek.
No.
If we ever see him again.
if before we kill him, I don't think he would be very receptive to any questions or.
Well,
Here's an idea. Right, three of
yeah.
us are banned from the Burgomaster's house. The other four isn't.
Technically, I don't think I'll be allowed entry.
Upon having this conversation amongst yourselves, you suddenly see Irina sidle up next to you guys and just goes, were you guys just speaking about the Burgomaster?
Yeah.
Well, you know I am the daughter of the Burgomaster of Barovia. Technically, I am nobility. If you need an audience with the Baron, I could technically say I was here visiting with my brother, and I could, bring you all in. Well, maybe not those of you who, just points towards the Soul Peldrin, but the rest of you, it could be pretty possible. I could say you were my entourage.
Yeah, I mean
That's interesting.
we are technically keeping you safe still.
So I'll leave it to you. I don't think the Baron even knows that I'm here and have been here in Vallaki for so long. Usually, we would introduce ourselves the moment we arrive. But in the sake of what has been happening and our safety, we could make a case that we just wanted to be sure that everything was all right.
Would that be safe for you? Exposing yourself?
She just shrugs. I don't know. There doesn't seem to be anybody dangerous on the lookout for us at the moment, and no one's attacked us.
Hold on, remember Blinsky? Blinsky and his dolls.
You know, Izek lives there and he has a doll made out to look exactly like you. So
And she thinks to
maybe
herself a little bit. But you mentioned that he was out patrolling until about in the evening. So as long as we leave before the evening, he won't be back, correct?
okay.
Yes, that's good. But do you think you'll be able to keep him occupied for, I don't know, at least 15 minutes or something while we do our investigation?
She says, looks at Ismark, and Ismark just goes, to be very honest, nobility visitations can usually take up to a day, even a week. So really, it really just depends on how the Baron wishes to welcome us to his town.
Interesting. I turn to Summer and then the rest of the group as well. What do you think? Do you want to go through the, I don't know, the Trojan horse approach?
That has potential.
Has potential, but that opens once the plan is enacted. There is no going back from that. If we get spotted, that's it.
She goes, once I've made my presence known to the Baron, it is very likely that the rest of the town would eventually know of my presence here as well.
Yeah, that's what the problem is.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we
But
intend to do anything
again-
after the fact, yeah, this would be.
But then again, we are nobility, and yes, I am a daughter of technically a burgomaster, so the purview of the watch of the town of Barovia would technically be under me and my brother. So we have, I guess, a little bit of a reputation. I don't think the Baron would do anything untoward towards us.
Okay, but just in case things go south, maybe it'd be wise to designate a meeting spot outside of the city.
You would
Just in
sort of
case.
Outside of the city.
to run?
Yeah, if we have to scatter for any reason, then we should designate a spot to meet up to reunite.
We
I
just go.
think that would be
All right, then. Where would you like to meet up?
I don't know. For example, let's think. For example, what was the place that Rick Tavio said that we should see him? Should if you want to see him again?
The problem is we've never been there yet, so we don't know
It's,
directions and
he says a
Wait.
tower all the way to the west.
We could find that like later.
whatnot.
What if we head back to the Vistani camp
Oh,
with Madame Eva?
Maybe they moved though. They're
Yeah,
nomadic.
yeah, they might be nomadic. Yes.
Yeah, but the location is still the same, right?
Oh, how about the vineyard?
Yeah, that's a good idea. The vineyard would work. And sort of a safe haven with us for us.
Technically, you all already have a safe haven in the Blue Water Inn, so up to you.
Yeah, but the point is to, in case we become public enemy number one of the entire town, well, we don't want to give any more trouble to the Martikovs in the Blue Water Inn. So that's why we decide. That's why I'm saying
Hey, Sergeant
have a
has
meeting spot
fireball.
outside of the city.
Wait, Sergeant has
That's-
fireball. We can
sorry,
kill
sorry.
everyone.
It's not. I don't think meeting spot is necessary. Just everybody run to the west gate.
I will say this, as you mentioned the Vistani out loud. Danica kind of like overhears this at the bar and she just goes, "Are you all talking about the Vistani camp outside of the town?
Is it still there?
It's in the woods southwest of town from here, but just
That's
leading
not
close.
where it was.
The Vistani there aren't very friendly. In fact, Vistani aren't even welcome here in Vallaki. So I would recommend staying away from them if you can.
That's
Are they the same Vistani as where Madame Eva was? Because they were very welcome.
She shrugs. She just goes, "I've never really met Vistani myself, but the Baron has outlawed them here in the town."
I'm not surprised.
Interesting.
Well, let's put a pin in that because if you want to, as far as meeting spots rendezvous spots go, I'd say the vineyard would be best, just in case the worst should happen. Just in case.
Okay, so let's do like the West Gate and then
Yeah, I
run
think meet up
on to the
meet at the west gate is the best.
Danica's being a busybody, just kind of having no business and just kind of listening to you guys coming in. And she's just adding kind of bits of information as you guys are discussing. Whatever you do, don't, if you're looking for somewhere safe, don't head west of town towards the Haunted Mansion.
What haunted mansion?
Haunted mansion?
West of town, there is a haunted mansion that is just outside. I would recommend avoiding it if you're looking for a safe place to kind of meet up. Legend has it that the dragon died there a long time ago, and it's pretty haunted by now. So rumors has it that all sorts of things appear there. So I would recommend avoiding that place as well.
The dragon died there?
Guys, OC, does anybody have a prophecy card associated with dragons?
Dragon
Well,
died
I
there?
don't.
Maybe we should go there.
Yeah, someone will not want to go there, but
Just for
the
fun.
players student will be like, it's a haunted mansion, we should go.
I look at Danica and I ask her, when's the next event?
I think it will be more than likely a few days from now.
Few days?
would we be able to wait that long?
Oh, sorry?
Would we be able to wait that long? Because if
Not you. That's up to you.
I mean, we don't have to wait for an event. I just want to know because it's, compulsory for everyone to participate. Wouldn't want to miss that.
Danica, the burgomaster and his wife attended the burning whatever event, right?
Yes,
Did
Burning Man event.
the Burning Man.
Did the sun attend as well?
What is it again? Yeah, the Festival of the Blazing Sun. She goes, hey, everyone was there.
So you saw Victor.
And then she kind of like turns her head. Now that you mention it, the burgomaster with his wife, they were on horseback, leading the parade. Uh, and there were other people behind them on horseback. Isaac was there and recognized his arm. Some of them were, wearing hoods because it started raining. Uh, now that you mention it, I didn't exactly specifically see Victor. Uh, who knows, really?
How do
Understood.
they check
Thank
for
you.
people's attendance?
Oh,
Yes.
the burgomaster's men usually does that. So I assume, well, I think they pretty much assume.
How long does it take for them to check for attendance and you know go
She
like, yeah,
doesn't.
this
She
person.
goes, I don't take notes, but they just go around to everybody's house to ensure that nobody's left behind.
So the visual inspection. Okay.
Mhm.
Right? They ensure that at least everyone that they know of within the townhouses and the businesses, they stop running for the day, and they all attend the festival or whatever it's happening.
Some of us could sneak out after they took attendance.
Actually, what I'm thinking is we publicly look like we are going to we are leaving the village. We all go as a group. We are already a bit conspicuous as it is. We make ourselves seen leaving town, but then on the night of the festival, we sneak back in and investigate the burgomaster's house.
I don't know whether the festival lasts until night. That's the thing.
I mean, you know what I mean. When the festival is happening, that's when we sneak in and go and find Victor inside the house.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Like, I'm also like that is the safest option for all of us. We don't have to trouble the siblings. We don't have to worry about anything else. If we can sneak into the Ghost Master's mansion during the festival, I think that's the safest bet. Then
Yes,
we have to wait.
exactly. Yeah, and in the meantime, we can use these few days to secure our exit in and out. Maybe dig a hole or maybe find a place of rope to grapple and swing over. Who knows? But use the 2 days to secure a route.
Okay.
What do you think?
Therein, for someone with one leg, you are very keen on doing acrobatics.
Yeah, that seems
How do you think
like
he lost that leg?
Well, I am a rogue, and I never skipped a leg day.
Oh,
can
Because you
never
can't walk.
Technically, you're skipping every day now.
That's all you do.
I only skip a leg day once, okay? Once, and now now you will never let it go.
Yes, and look what skipping your leg has cost you. This point, this does not seem ideal.
Just so you know, somehow, even with this new feat, somehow I'm able to traverse difficult terrain easily. So yeah,
I have a question. I
I
think we need to ask Ernst this. Is there any abandoned houses not too far from the Burgomaster's mansion where we can hide the night before the festival?
I
Can we
don't know.
look around and see if Ernst is here?
I don't know.
Ernst walks around the corner, but actually.
He does that. He
Well,
does that.
actually,
DM, you said that he does that.
Yeah. He's actually nearby.
Yeah, so we'll just like start putting his head up and then he'll just wave Ernst down.
But this is a
Yeah,
private
it's just-
conversation.
Yeah, you guys actually see Ernst is sitting close by in one of the tables. He's not close enough to listen in on your conversation and stuff, but he's there. As you see right here. Yeah, he sees you all waving and just goes, shh, puts his finger to his mouth and just shh, shh.
Okay, Jens, we're all friends here. We think we have a good way of getting into the mansion safely.
He puts his hand to his ear. I did not hear anything. I do not know anything. I'm just sitting here enjoying.
Patience.
Yes.
Ernst, you've been
Just-
tackled. You've been tackled by one of us. We share a bond now.
We could just talk to each other upstairs if you want.
That will seem even more conspicuous. So no,
That's fine.
he just leans in closer. What do you all want?
Okay. We think the best time to sneak into the Burgomaster's mansion is during the festival that's coming. Because from what we've heard, I don't think Victor attends the festival.
All right. And what does this have to do with me?
Do you know any abandoned houses or any good places not too far from the Burgomaster's mansion that we can hide in the night before the festival?
He just goes, abandoned houses? No. The town of Vallaki is well populated. We only build houses when we require it for a population, I think. And
Any
so far, there's no houses that have been technically abandoned.
any good hiding spaces you can think of that we can just hide the night before
He
the
just shakes
festival?
his head. The burgomaster's house is quite a prominent landmark in the town of Vallaki. Uh, if you've ever been into the area, which you guys have, you would know that there is actually no surrounding nearby house within like about 100 to 200 feet of the burgomaster's mansion.
Mm,
Yeah. Oh, damn, it's super blurry, but yeah.
yeah, it takes time to load, I guess. Huh.
Yeah.
Do you know
But
anything?
basically,
I don't
that
know.
is the mentioned by that mention there is by itself. The closest buildings would be like Blinsky's Toys, and that's already close to the town square.
Got it.
Actually, I think the only abandoned house we know is the coffin maker shop, because
Yes.
we know that's not occupied.
I mean, he's still there.
He's still
He's still
living
there.
there.
He's still living there. Eh?
It's
I
his
thought-
house.
Nothing's
thought-
happened to him.
I thought he
You're
was taken to
living
the
there.
insane asylum or something.
No, what did he
Nothing
do?
What
They
is-
decided nobody.
What insane asylum? There's no insane asylum.
We
here.
never
I mean,
reported him.
he was caught holding holy bones. I mean,
We took the bones
I mean-
away. We never reported him, remember? We just left him there.
Yeah.
okay, maybe we can go there and then terrorize him and let us stay there.
Holy shit.
What?
What is what are these houses back here?
These aren't exactly houses that belong to the burgomaster. Hold on a second. This is part of the burgomaster's mansion, so these would be the servant huts as well as the adjoining kind of like what do you call it? Barracks for the guards. Yeah.
I don't know if we could hide.
So the closest building would technically be the barracks. After that would be the servants. Oh no, it would be the servants' quarters first, then the barracks. So the rest of the other houses, like the big ones, all these are houses that belongs to nobles, so rich people. So all of these houses are basically occupied. The only thing that all of these houses are basically occupied. None of them are
Hide
abandoned.
in the pile of hay.
Right out here.
Yeah, it works in Assassin's Creed.
Sorry, I do not recognize that name. What is
Technically,
that?
if we move the pile of hay towards the house, nobody would know it's us. I learned that in
They just
Nothing
sit
is
down
on-
on the bench somewhere.
Oh my god. Hmm.
Sit down on the bench
Yeah,
between
I-
two other people, and like no one will.
Just put a bench right outside the burgomaster's mansion.
hire some dancers and then turn grey.
I didn't mean to derail us.
All right. So yeah, I mean, in terms of planting yourself somewhere safe around, the closest place that you know of would be the safest would probably be Blinsky's. You can choose to chat with Blinsky about that. Other than that, yeah, the rest of the houses are all occupied. If they are not, they're mostly owned by nobles within this area.
I mean, yeah, it has to be like.
I don't know. I still think we can terrorize the coffin maker into keeping his trap shut and we hide there.
Yeah, but it's quite far.
What father?
Wow.
We have to walk.
This doesn't really work.
Okay, so last time the festival was held in the town square. So technically, from the coffee maker shop to Burgomaster's
Yeah,
house, you would
through.
technically have to pass through the town square. I mean, even if you go around the houses and stuff like that, whatever, you still be passing by. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What if we hide in the church?
Oh, church. Oh, church is so far. I mean, if you can try to hide in the church as well, same thing.
Yeah, but we hide in the church, or what's the building across the street from the church?
Do-
I think like
Is that like the
the
rectory or something, or?
What if we hide in the burgomaster's mansion?
Let me have just in the mansion itself. Let me just have a look at what this is.
That would have been possible if he did not have mastiffs.
And
Like
what?
I said, we can try buying juicy steaks in advance, and then have a ruined stalker negotiate on our behalf to keep themselves quiet.
If Alden turns into a werewolf,
no,
he
no,
can eat the
actually.
master,
The, the,
right?
the, the problem with that is these masters belong to a noble. I don't know what we can bribe with that.
Juicy steaks.
They look at the
You
juices every day. They look like they've been out in the open. Did you even cook that? Is it even filet mignon?
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah,
filet mignon. We might have the money for it.
No, we sous vide that shit.
You sous vide that shit.
Dog,
Look.
you eat better than I do. Just take it and go.
Yeah, that's the thing. Their dogs are highly loyal.
All right. So this house over here is another mansion that belongs to one of the nobles in the higher ups. Where is the? Hold on a second. Is that the walk? No, wait. Where is the Walker house? And
They are here.
Your house is north. It's up here.
a second here. I might have labeled it incorrectly. Oh no. 6. Wait a minute, second here.
Is it this one?
And no, that's the coffin maker's place. Where's the Walker house? And no. Oh, up here. Okay, sure. Yeah. It's one of these houses up here. And
So what's the big house across from the street from the church?
it's just another noble's house. It's not anyone prominent.
And behind all that grass in the back, is that like parkland or what is that?
This one?
Like all this area here?
Or just free land.
How thick are the trees? Or are they representative? That's one
Yeah,
tree.
that's one tree. Yeah, literally one tree is one tree. Yeah, everything as you see on the map is as it is.
Are you thinking that we
Almost to
should?
scale.
Are you thinking we should try to face paint ourselves and then hide in the woods with I don't know, full camel gear or something? Artris?
Well, I was thinking we would hide out either at the church, because I think the priest would help us, and then we would run down from the church. We'd run into the park area down here, run across to the burgomaster's house, and then get in while everybody's distracted at the town square. Right? There'd be less chance of being seen walking down here than on the roads, right?
Yes, logistically, yes, that might make sense.
Technically, if you just find a place to hide outside the burgomaster's mansion, it's pretty much the same thing.
No.
Yeah, so basically we identified some candidates to hide in lah, but then let's see whether any of them are feasible or not.
Just take over a noble's house. Screw it. Just kidnap everyone. Just tie them up.
Or we
Climb up
could
into a
just-
tree and we just hide in trees.
In the streets, yeah, that works too.
We could ask Irina's help to, see if she could seek an audience with a noble and say that she's trying to hide there. And
Yeah,
You
but
would have to find out which noble.
Yeah, that's a
just be
Or
aware
we
it's a
just
card. It's a card we can only play once. Irina.
Or we just have Irina introduce herself, and then we go in with her, and then we move on to the next town afterwards with Irina.
Trouble is, if we go to Irina's suggestion, we cannot bring
after party.
half the party. That if we go with sneaking during the festival, we can bring everybody in.
I have a question. Where's the haunted house that Danica mentioned?
West of town, outside of it. Far away.
Oh, okay. So about like
Not on the
here.
map. Not on the
No,
map.
no.
Not on the map.
the map.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not on the map. Let me see whether I can actually show it to you guys.
Oh, thank
You
you.
guys technically passed the place earlier along the way.
Really?
Or at least the road that was along the way.
This is the Wizard of Wines. So I'm guessing somewhere.
We totally forgot about the places that we wanted to go back to. We kind of
Right. The penis.
Yeah, you wanted to go
Well,
check
no,
the Venus. Somebody wanted to go check the lake as well,
I
but I
wanted
thought I'll
to
leave it
check
for
this
later.
one as well, and yeah, I wanted to check the windmill.
The west of town, west side of town. So that would be on this end.
Where is it?
Oh my god, even the map is loading slow for me.
Yeah, it's loading really slow for me.
Same. Everything's
Let me
blurry.
just go.
Also, we
But
don't have to do this Burgomaster Lady Fiona thing now.
No,
yeah, you
but
can
currently
give
we
your
are
time frame.
currently we are trying to find out what happened to Stella.
There you
Yeah.
go.
The, the,
Totally.
the main, I think let's put the first focus is Stella. Effect can be dealt with later.
Okay. That's really
Why don't-
interesting. I want to talk.
Why don't we just stay in the inn and until the festival, and then when everybody goes to the festival, we just run into the burgomaster's house. It's not
All
make-
right, we can do everything else, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Because we have to make sure we don't come into contact with the guards.
I mean, can we ask what the innkeeper's opinion on that plan first?
She's still here listening, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I can't show you where it is. It is in a place that you have not technically explored yet, but west of town, you know where Perez is, technically where the third gem supposedly might have been. West of town.
Probably that clump of cloud.
It could be like this. Yeah, it could be this area. It could be somewhere
I
within,
think
like,
this,
yeah,
maybe
somewhere here, or
this.
somewhere up here, or somewhere up here.
Yeah.
You have no real idea until you explore. Yeah, unfortunately. Other than that, the Vistani camp that Danica mentioned, that one you can actually, you've actually passed before and just never seen. It's all the way right here in this corner.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh, it's
wait,
called
then
actually-
the sun, the one
The
that we met,
The one that you
Metal
met
Eagle.
very far.
No, that one is a
was
different
east of
place.
town, right?
That one
It
is a
was
different place.
far east.
The
Like,
one
you guys
that-
had to cross a bridge, and yeah, it was closer to Barovia.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
I didn't realize there was an
Yeah, I
actual
know.
camp.
I know, right? So he did, right?
Yeah.
Also, like, usually by the time when we see it, it's only briefly when everything is blurry, so
Mhm.
can barely see anything.
Yeah, I think staying in the inn until the festival is I think easier. We don't have to come up with elaborate plans. It's just that we have to
Yeah.
figure out how to stay hidden from the guards when they knock on the door.
No,
Okay.
we said we can
So
send
we-
we can
Here's
send
how we stay
Belgium.
hidden from the guards when we knock on the door.
Festival or
Speaking of which, what are we gonna do about Feldrin?
We send him to
I'll-
Burgomaster's mansion tonight.
Is the send him to the Burgomaster mansion with with that letter saying Lady Fiona sends her regards? Just send the well.
The wolf among the
I
lambs.
know, but,
I think it's okay.
the zoo doesn't have any more. Doesn't have any more in it right now. I would have to wait another day of this.
Yeah, tomorrow I can heal you up.
Mm.
You just
Yeah,
have to laugh
that's why
another
we're
night.
sending you to the
Hold on.
Burgomaster's mansion tonight.
Hold on, hold on.
So I just want to get clear. What's the plan right now? Plan is
DM.
to get into the-
Yep.
I want to check whether tonight's a full moon or is it still going to be like just before the full moon.
You can make me a nature check as you look at the sky outside. But Sol already knows the answer to this.
Is it?
With a 10, and you look up, you don't see any moon. You see some lights behind the clouds. Yeah, you don't see the moon. You can't even tell whether it's full or not. But there's some light behind the clouds, so the moon is probably out.
So
Do we
what? Is it
tie
a
up
full moon?
Feldrin?
If I remember correctly, it was like very close to full moon yesterday.
Oh no.
So is it going to be a full moon today?
I guess we'll find
In the
out.
next day or so, you guess we'll find out.
This is very close. Yesterday, today, tomorrow,
I
and the
didn't
next day.
take astronomy in school.
So yeah.
You did take astronomy at
I
school.
didn't.
No, Your college is the College of Lowell, so it's more
Yeah.
about architecture,
That's the quadrics guys. That's the quadrics guys. You know.
history,
Yeah.
geography.
Astronomy is more quadrics. I think.
Yeah,
So
I
what,
would
you
say
pursue the
so.
arts rather than the science, huh?
Yeah.
Technically, his is more science. His
Architecture.
is like history,
Yeah.
architecture, fucking archaeology. Yeah,
Yeah.
So you're like a doctor, but an art history PhD.
he's Indiana Jones in the making.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Yes. I hate that.
So, what is the plan currently? We wait until the festival to make our move. Is that the plan?
When
I
it
think
comes
it's
to
the
the
safest.
Burgomaster, yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to the Google Master,
Right.
the safest.
Now,
Now we make-
now just get me cured.
Yeah. First on the agenda is to deal with your lycanthropy. After that, if we have time, we can find some random work to do.
Okay.
Yeah, hold.
Here's a proposition for you. Since this apparently might happen, the festival is actually within, like, once you check properly, then with whoever else is in town, the festival is within the next 5 days. Technically, there is one work week. If you guys want, you can spend that 5 days worth of downtime, basically 1 work week worth of downtime here, doing whatever you wish to do during the downtime, and then at the end of it, once the festival happens, you guys can do what you want. Up to you.
We need to prepare. We need to prepare
Okay,
like a freaking bike hike.
can I ask this out of character?
Yep.
Edie, did you actually prepare anything for side quest, or are you just saying? Are you saying this so that we can move along to something that you did prepare?
I mean, do whatever you want to do, man. I prepare like the maps. It's literally your choice of what you want to do. So
No, because
technically,
I want to make sure that
even what-
as long as you prepare, then it's okay. Don't.
Oh no! I'm very organic one. Like most of my notes, I already have all these things available. I didn't expect you guys. Yeah, I didn't expect you guys wanted to do that.
I need to inconvenience you in case you go off the rails.
No, believe me, you guys are so on the rails that I'm not worried at the moment. I haven't done any prep for tonight because I've already done the prep last week.
We
Alright.
could go like there's the what was it again? The tiger man that we have not reached out to. There's the guy at the lake that we haven't come in contact with. There's the penis place that we really want to pass by. There's the windmill. Do you?
Penis place?
Didn't you see the pin? Didn't you see the balls and stick on the?
Oh, right, we
The
drew
map.
on it. Yeah.
How long does it take to get there?
You guys saw a very old, scary windmill. That's what it was. So other than that,
The windmill was a bird.
yeah, there's a raven. Yeah, on the raven.
Yeah.
Other than that, Danica, again, overhearing your conversation. You guys heading out to the Lake Zarovich?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Recommend don't go if you're going out there just to have a look through. Don't go into the waters to fish. It's a bit dangerous.
What happened?
Well, first of all, there are threats of Strahd's wolves, kind of prowling around in the outskirts of town. And they usually can be a threat, especially if you try to come back to shore. But you know what? That hasn't actually stopped some people. Bluto Krograf, the town drunk, for once. Bluto decided that, Bluto sets out every morning and to Lake Zarovich to catch some fish, and he returns every evening. But apparently he hasn't caught anything in a while.
Has he returned?
Now that you mentioned it, I haven't seen him this evening.
Well, we can take a look at that, but another thing is, I don't think we've ever taken downtime with this year.
That's a good point.
So if you want to do more
Curious,
exploration today, you can. If you want to take downtime, you can. I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah, but remember, I really think you should take precautions just in case Felgen transforms tonight.
So do
That's
you want to
fine.
tie him up?
Tie him up and then even bring him to an isolated place so that he can, if he transforms, it's a safe space for the general public.
What do you think, so?
Where should we do this?
Outside of town?
We're camping
Maybe.
tonight.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We could go camping tonight.
That
But
would
what
be,
about the wolves?
I mean, right out of town. Like, you're not going 10 miles out of town.
You could technically go to like the beach or swell, just literally just
Yeah.
on the shore.
Let's go
We're
visit
gonna have
River's
a
Town
beach
tonight.
episode.
Well, it's not.
Street food.
I mean,
What?
it's a lakeside.
Yeah, it's a
What?
massive thing, though.
You
Yeah,
can-
every anime has a beach episode.
This,
think West-
this is a what is an anime actually? What is an anime?
It's a story in a 12 episodic format that never goes anywhere after all is said and done.
I
It
think-
usually,
I think-
usually
I've
starts a
never
nondescript
seen
generic
those
male
kind of things before.
surrounded
I've
by
never
hot,
seen
pretty
those kind of
girls.
things.
We're the
anyway,
Yeah. You can, if you all want to be safe, you can just go camping out of town on the west side. That's all.
Yeah, we can do that.
for tonight.
I like
Yeah,
that
tonight.
idea.
Sure.
Okay.
I
So
guess.
for this evening, all of you decide to head to the east side of town where it's not so populated. Sure.
Or hold on.
By the way,
Or maybe we could hold on. But maybe we could put Feljin in one of those tiger cages.
No,
in the-
no need. All that is too much, man. The stuff is literally apart one of us. There's like 6 of us to deal with if he turns violent.
also,
Yeah, but
he's
One
also-
he scratches.
One TPP later.
He scratches more of us. If he scratches more of us during his transformation, then you have to undo the curse some more.
that's
Yeah,
in the
that's-
cycle.
Yeah. It's like
Like a cycle it is, like
The
a
cycle of life.
The reason why I'm suggesting is if we can just put him in like a pit or a cage.
you have to find the cage in the first place.
Exactly.
Sorry,
And the potential cage is one of those tiger cages which was
He
in the
brought
stockyard.
Maui. He brought it off with him.
So
right?
if Fadrin, you have 40 feet of movement and 15 strength, you should be fine.
Yeah.
I know, right? I know, right?
And immunity to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. That answers
Oh
it. You should be
fucking
fine.
hell!
Yeah, exactly. That's why I really don't want to
You know
I don't want to rely
everyone-
on just of us, only us
Don't
to keep
worry.
him in check.
Don't worry. If I do turn into into werewolf, I will kill Darian first. First and foremost. No one else.
I mean, thank you.
No
Thank
one
you.
else with Darian until
I'm so-
one.
What did you say?
I'm sold.
So
Come on, guys! I'm really trying to do this in the least risky way possible.
You know what we can do? We could actually dig a very deep hole, put Feldrin in, and then put just past his head, and then just like in the beach. If it makes you feel safe.
You know, I feel it feels so bad to have passed that check already. Feels so bad right now.
Yeah, for whatever it seems, you're not exactly as worse off as Arthur Sen. So was Women's Soccer was the previous day. Yeah, the previous day. So yeah, maybe. Who knows?
I think it's for now. How long will it go out of town? Because I don't think we can get ourselves a tiger cage without attracting attention.
Yeah, that would be the case.
Well, you know about the Arasek stockyard, and they have like plenty of like wagons and stuff like that can be, can
Yeah.
fit 2 tigers inside. So if you want, you can
I think
rent.
I suspect my werewolf form will not be so or as effective compared to someone like say Arthur's.
Bloody dragon. Bloody dragon ball.
I mean, have you ever seen the wolf breathe necrotic?
It's poison. Poison,
Not
right?
poison, yeah, poison. For breath, breathe poison before, yeah.
Still, a werewolf cannot cast spells, and that neuters a lot of my
So
capabilities.
believe me, you
I don't
it will
think
be
you
the
need.
least of
I
your
don't think you
problems.
need.
When you have claws that can and a bite.
If
you don't
my
worry, man.
claws can cast fireballs, then I would be more worried.
I'm not worried about
They
fireballs.
2d4 plus 2 damage.
Yeah.
Right, so-
So yeah, what do you say? What do you want to say?
I'll just take the ropes. That's the simplest option.
Just delay
Yeah,
him. Delay him one round.
That is much more logical.
Yeah.
Just that plus a night watch, that should be fine.
Why don't we do all, tie Feldrim up, put him in one of those tiger cages, and then wheel him out of the city?
No, you see the
We are not feeling the tiger cage.
That we cannot get a tiger cage without drawing attention. Plus,
Oh,
we
shit.
we
Hey, guys.
This is also now is 6
Guys.
p.m. right?
yeah.
Yes, I want to add. I want to add something here. If you ever turn into a lycanthrope, you not only change your stats, you also change your alignment. And because the werewolf's alignment is chaotic evil, there is no evil characters in this game. Immediately once you change into a werewolf, I will take over your character.
Wow.
You see,
Yeah.
I'm trying to avoid direct conflict. I don't care how we will pay for the damn cage we have to, but then
No, you don't get it.
but
You
if
don't
you
get
transform
it.
too late.
No, you don't.
They do transform.
It's not too late. It's just that it'll be under control by me. If any point in time that you guys manage to switch the alignment or remove the curse of lycanthropy, then the character becomes under control of that player again, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then
That's all.
that
Yeah, we just have to kill him tonight. I mean, like, knock him out. Knock him out. I mean,
Wow.
It's so simple.
Do you have a backup character?
I mean, knock him out. Knock him out.
you see what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to make sure everybody is safe.
How is this the second character I've played in?
Look, the needs of the many outweighs the needs of the one.
And they somehow every time I keep getting the shot in the stick, I'm feeling a bit.
I feel it's your luck.
I'm
It's your
sorry,
luck.
man.
It's your luck.
God, you're missing the point. The tigers were released during the festival. They were under the guards. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You cannot touch the cage. They not, even if they're in the Ericsson stockyard, they're going to be under guard because that's where the tigers were released from.
Wait, what? Hold on.
I suggest that we follow. I suggest that the ropes would be used, and we just keep a watch during the night, so that
It's your body, man.
What do you
Your
mean?
choice.
What do you mean?
Your choice.
What do you mean a watch? I think all of us need to be surrounding you at all times.
Yes,
during midnight.
but we need a long rest and we take turns.
I'll by tomorrow if anything happens. I need not
Yeah.
enough.
You can always just go to sleep late.
If you turn tomorrow, we don't have to worry about anything at all. But if you turn tonight, we need to plan for that now.
Yeah, I'm
We
saying
knock him out.
we
Yes, but we have already established we cannot use the tiger cages are way out of our reach right now.
Okay. Forget the tiger cages. What else can we do? What else can we do to restrain you if you turn the werewolf form tonight?
We take the risk.
We knock him out when he does. That's the plan.
Life.
Oh my god, you guys are making it too complicated.
Yeah,
Anyway.
we
Yeah,
knock
man.
him, if he turns, we knock him out. If he doesn't,
I
we don't.
really do not want us to have to fight a werewolf tonight.
Why
I
not?
think we
We're level 5. We're fine. Okay, level
Yeah, we are exactly CR5.
Manacles. Now that's something.
Guys, I have manacles and rope.
Thank
Manacle him around a
That is
hole in
more,
the
yes,
basement.
that is more than enough. Oh, what?
Yeah.
It's more than enough.
Wolf against.
It really is quite more than enough. Nicholas.
if you ever turn into a werewolf, please kill him first.
no, just knock him out first.
I mean, Darren
No,
will
I mean,
watch,
just
right?
kill
Darren will be
Darian
the
first.
closest next to him, right?
And here's the thing. And if we end up fighting Feldrin werewolf, can we do it non-lethally? Can we subdue him non-lethally, or do we have to fight him to the last breath?
Yeah, you can.
You can stop you.
You can always knock someone out with a melee attack.
Yeah, you can just
No.
do
And-
what they say.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Didn't DM say that the werewolves are immune to bludgeoning? How are you going to knock him out then?
Immune
We have
to-
magic weapons.
Yeah, you guys have magic and silver weapons, right?
Mhm. Oh yeah, I got a rapier. I can smack him.
It's not just bludgeoning. Melee weapons can do non-lethal.
Yeah.
I can choke his
Melee
fist.
weapon.
can choke-
Anything non-lethal also.
You can choke a werewolf.
How much HP you have, Eldrin?
37.
Yeah,
He's
Yeah.
fine.
it's
At
fine.
37, you go down in 2 hits, man.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
So,
Our first will smite him.
I'll drain him.
Our first will smite them with speed.
All right, you take the.
So, yes.
You guys, you really need to understand why I'm being this bloody paranoid. It's because
Yeah, but you're
if,
you're
Once-
overdoing
one-
it, dude. Don't
one-
worry about
if
it.
the DM decides to give him an extra stats all of a sudden out of nowhere, shit, I hate that. You
One
know?
werewolf is easy.
the more you argue this, the more I will be like, okay, the 80, can I please kill the angels?
If you turn into okay, just let's make things easy. Without any more planning and stuff like that, I'm guessing all of you guys are finding a quiet place outside of town to try to wait for Feldrin's transformation if it ever happens tonight. So
Addendum. After the Burgomaster's thing during the day, after we felt, I summoned a familiar.
oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just pull out your familiar. But yeah, so if there's nothing else that you guys kind of do in the Blue Water Inn in this evening, after you've kind of taken your dinner already, a bunch of you, a whole bunch of you basically just start heading outside of town. The guards obviously don't stop you since you're not doing anything. You head out nearby into a nearby forest, like the edges of a forest on the plains, and yeah, there's nobody around. Kind of, you notice like ravens and crows and other animals in the vicinity, but nobody watching you guys. You're pretty out here alone by yourself.
Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah. So, what are you guys doing to Feldrin before anything happens tonight?
Manacles and ropes.
Yeah, so we'll manacle him around a tree.
Okay. And the rope as well. For the rope, somebody who is tying the rope can make me a sleight of hand check. The manacles, DC
We'll have
20
the
dex or strength check. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it, man.
Manacles.
Oh,
Who's
the
got
rope.
who's
Yeah,
got-
I'm not
it's pretty strong.
anyway, right? I don't need to make a contested roll against it, do I?
No. Late. Not when you're trying. Not this one.
Give me
but
one
just
second. My dogs are going crazy. Just a
Yeah,
second.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody with good dex should definitely tie this sleight of hand.
Yeah. Who's
Yeah.
first?
Wow.
22.
Nice.
22 is fine. With the help of Dragon 24, yeah, sure.
Ignore the 24.
Goodness.
It makes no difference, Sheldon, really, at this point in time. It really makes no difference. You still have to beat 20. You have to beat more than 20 for 2 checks, in order to come out. So no worries about that. With that, as you guys all take your long rest for this evening. Yes,
Sorry
Sheldon,
about
I'd like you to please make me a con saving throw for this evening.
All this drama
Once
and then he
again-
passes.
Just all this drama and then you like net 20s it, right?
There you go.
He's fine.
You see what's the draw? Oh my god.
Not very. Shit, +5 to con save, man.
Okay, so
Yeah,
not
my con
only do you are you able to fight whatever kind of like feral feelings that really kind of like intrude your thoughts this evening as you feel some sort of transformation happening on the inside. You fight it quite easily, apparently. The previous night maybe has given you some information to it. So this night you're like, as your body starts to like tremble and shake and you feel the sweats coming and you're like, eat something. And you look down, you see a ration, you start munching on some rations. It's fine. You basically just hold this thing in like it is nothing. The next day comes. You are not affected.
There
at
we
all.
go. Nothing happened. Okay, can we do this so that I don't have to deal with this nonsense anymore?
I will play safe. I will do enhance ability first.
Lols.
Just to be safe. There you go.
Yeah, just to be safe.
Just to be
Yeah,
fair.
probably smart.
That's okay.
Ignore the die. So that's a wisdom check, right?
Yes, that's correct. Straight wisdom check.
See, this is what I want to place.
Oh, you can do it again.
have inspiration if you want.
Can I use
You
the
can reroll.
inspiration?
Yeah, you can reroll. Should have given him Bardic as well, man.
There we
We
go.
put 22, that's
It's
fine.
fine.
Again, once more time, you've already casted the spell on 2 of your companions. This time, as you casted this remove curse spell, once again, you feel the black arcane energies kind of like within the wound itself start to seep away. The tendrils, the black kind of veins immediately start to seep back into the wound, and the wound starts to look a little bit more fresh, a little bit more like healable, no longer like gangrenous. But yeah, the bite has been cured. You no longer have lycanthropy. Everyone here is cured of lycanthropy.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yay.
That is
Yay.
one problem
Uh,
less.
Okay, that being said,
Am I
you
gonna
guys
kill
have a
anyone?
plan, I believe. Yeah, you have a plan at least for the next week or so before the festival happens. So right now,
Do we want to do odd
yeah,
jobs? Or?
yeah, we're gonna do we I think just to make things easier on you guys and also just to give you guys like have more things to do for the week. Yeah, I will be using the downtime activities, the variant optional rule in Xanathas, and then I guess some of the stuff in PHP as well. So any of those downtime activities, carousing, crafting, recuperating, researching, training, carousing, anything, whatever, or if it's even if it's not something within the downtime activity, just let me know what your character might want to do for this entire week. Basically, it's their main focus for the entire week. If they are trying to train something or work on something or learn something or whatever, try to make some money or even sowing rumors or religious service or whatever, you're welcome to decide what you want to do. I will go down. Yeah, I will go down the line starting from Arthur's, and then yeah, we'll basically be going through a whole week of downtime for everybody. We'll go through one by one. I'll let you know what you may need to roll for downtime, what results, and what stuff that you may get during this entire week. But assuming after the week is done, you basically be on the day that the festival of Saint Andel's feast will be starting. If you have no idea what downtime activities are available, I would recommend checking out downtime in D&D Beyond right now. I'll give you guys. And you know what? I need to. Sorry, guys. I need to actually call back my mom because my mom called me just now, and I don't know what she wants. I need to give her a call very quickly, so it might take about 10 or 15 minutes. I'm not sure. She's
Sure,
probably
sure.
something long.
Go for it.
Yeah, guys, just take 15 minutes. Look through, maybe discuss amongst yourselves, because you like one person can do something, another person can do something, or you both can like do the same thing as well if you want to. And those people that are doing the same thing, same downtime activity, I'll obviously put you guys together for the week. But yeah, assuming that you guys have an idea what you want to do, let me know. Discuss it. Basically, you have this one focus activity for the entire week. You can do other small things if you like. We'll discuss it, but you will basically have one downtime activity that you will be focusing on. Decide what that is. I'll let you know what you need to roll and what are the results after that. So let's take 15 minutes. You guys discuss. I'll be right back, guys. Thank you very much.
Gotcha.
Time tonight, guys. Put you all straight into the game. So, you guys have decided we will go from top of the Discord name order. So, answer is, what would you like to do for your downtime?
So I was figuring I could. Well, first I want to spend a little bit more time with Lucian because I haven't really gotten a lot of time with him.
Oh, sure.
And then I don't really have any skills other than fighting. I don't have any professions in that, so I was thinking maybe I could set up in the town square a pugilist, a boxing arena or something like that, and people can come out and learn to fight or try to beat me for gold.
Sure,
On
no
shows.
problem. I will use the downtime as pit fighting as
Yeah,
the
exactly.
So
I didn't want to say pit fighting. I wanted to give it a little bit more fluff, right?
yeah. But basically, yeah, you kind of like set up a small pugilist corner right at the center or somewhere around the town square area. Yeah, and all sorts of people. Sometimes even a guard or two might just jump in just for a quick bout. And I'm sure there's like bets and stuff like that being taken as well. So let's
And
see
I make
here.
sure that we state that 10% of all bets go to like the wounded children's society at the church or something like that. So I make it that like it's a good thing for the town.
Sure, but nobody really cares. Yeah, nobody really cares. It's all about in the moment kind of thing. So whenever they join in, yeah, they'll definitely put some money in for fights and stuff like that. So I'd like you to make 3 checks of your choice, either an athletics, acrobatics, a constitution check that has a bonus equal to your hit die, or an attack roll using one of your weapons, your choice. So you have 4 things, you have 4 choices, you have to pick 3.
So my hit die is
D10.
D10, so it would be Constitution check plus 10.
That's a D10. So you have to roll another
Oh, plus a
D10.
D10. Okay.
Yeah.
Or athletics, which is 6. Yeah,
Or
I'll do
acrobatics.
Acrobatics, I have 0.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
yeah. So I think I'll do athletics.
All
So you want
right.
3 checks?
Yes. So we'll do them one by one first. So we'll do the first one. Which one are you making? Athletics?
Maybe I'll do all 3. Like, so I'll do one. I'll do one con one because I have a pretty good con. Plus 10 is good too. So
Yeah. Which one are you rolling first? You got to let me know.
con.
One. All right. Sure. Roll your con check and then roll a hit die as well to add on top of that. Oof. Roll a D10.
Where's my? I had too many things open.
Yeah. Just skip a D10. Yeah. So the total is 15 for the first one. Okay, sure, no problem. Next roll, please. What would you like to roll?
Athletics.
Athletics, yep, sure, go for it.
Nice.
Okay, that's nice. And the last one?
I'll do another athletics.
You can't, once you pick athletics, you have to either choose acrobatics or
One
a
of
weapon
each.
attack, your
One
choice.
of each.
Yeah, one of each.
Oh, I'll do a weapon one then.
Yeah, sure. Roll for it. Roll an attack roll. $16. Okay. Okay. So you start a little pugilist corner on the side of the town square, and for the next week or so, yeah, people definitely jump in, and so there's some wins, there's some losses on your end as well. Nobody really makes any like huge hoo-ha about it, but yeah, it's starting to become like a little bit of a thing that people go to once in a while. With your rolls, you ended up winning 50 gold pieces for your efforts.
Nice.
All right. Other than that, I'd like you to please roll me a D100.
A D100.
Yes.
75.
Lucky for you, nothing else happens during this entire week. Nobody disturbs your kind of like your stall or your training area. Lucian, you spend most of the time as well if you're not training or kind of like spending time with. Yeah, Lucian just spends most of his time with you. Definitely just goes, oh, this is so cool. Just learns as much as he can as a small kid with a stick in his hand, just trying to kind of emulate whatever you and the fighters are doing. But then again, he's just a young boy. most of the skill that he learns on one day, he kind of forgets next day already. Probably might take at least a year or two. Yeah, at least a year or two before anything really suitable sticks to him. But yeah, with that, your little bit of downtime is done as well. I need you to just pay for your living expenses, which altogether, let me see here, 5 days worth, um, including food and stuff like that.
How much is that?
It
Just take it off the 50 gold.
will be, let's see, a bit for the night, one electrum. So that, shit, it's in electrum. God damn it, why is it in electrum? One electrum is 5 silver, so one night is 5 silver. 5 nights is 2 gold, 5 silver, plus food, including 5 silver, altogether would be 5 gold.
5 gold? Okay, so I make 45.
Yep. But with that, your downtime is done for the week as well. Nothing else really happens, and you kind of head back to the Blue Water Inn with your
Thank you.
winnings. Yeah, your downtime week is done. Next, Darian.
Yeah, Darian is a pragmatist, so he spends the following week walking around the edges, the borders of the entire town of Vallaki, looking for a suitable escape route, researching a escape route should the town turn against them in the worst case scenario.
Sure, I'll consider your downtime as part of the research downtime. Without having a need a library or whatever, because you pretty much have this access to kind of walk around the town anyway. Assuming that everything is available, this will include your food and your living expenses as well. Initial effort, you need to pay 50 gold pieces in order to start doing this. On top of that, you can add any additional 50 gold pieces up to a maximum of 300 gold pieces to add a +1 per 50 gold piece to your roll.
I do not have much money. The most I can take is from the communal fund. Yeah.
Fund is about around 300, right? If I
Yeah. I think everybody's like who's doing research, they're gonna take 50 only.
Yeah, so yeah, I only pay 50 gold pieces.
Okay, sure.
So
no
no
worries.
bonus.
Yep, no bonus to that roll. With that, I'd like you to please make me a straight intelligence check to see what you garner from your little bit of research. With a 14. Okay. With a 14, what are you looking for again? Just a...
Okay, for something, maybe a fence, maybe a gap in the fence, or perhaps maybe even an underbrush that can be underbrush that can turn to a small tunnel with a little bit of digging, or maybe even a very negligent guard, or maybe even a empty sentry, mostly empty sentry box, that sort of thing.
So you're trying to find a weakness in the security of this place. With for 14, I can give you one piece of information. The security of this place is surprisingly high for a small town. Each of the towers that you see around the entire town hosts 2 guards. The main gate holds at least 8 guards at any point in time. Looking around from like one tower to one tower, it's hard to avoid their gaze. Basically, once you get to the edge of the wall, the guards can basically see you. You notice that. Trying to make a hole or a ditch or some way to go across the fence is near impossible. It's basically impossible with them watching you unless you wish to do that regardless. If you want to dig across underneath or whatever, with your bit of research, 14, you would know that itself is a risk. You're not sure what you'll be digging into, or you could be digging into like some random grave or hole, and you're not exactly sure how far and how much and how long you would have to dig in order to reach the other side or any point at the other side. Yeah, that is not entirely in your skill set, unfortunately. So for what you know with your research, there is currently no weaknesses in the security of this town in terms of trying to get out of it safely without being seen. That is what you find out. That is your research, unfortunately. That is all you find out. I'd like you to also please roll me a D100.
How do I do that?
Just click on the dice in roll 20 icon and click on the D100, or just /R space D100 works too. Or I think in D&D Beyond. Wow, you 100 on D100? God damn, that is a near like 5 times critical. Well, good for you.
Can play
Yes.
Call of Duty
Yeah,
well.
well. instant campaign ender. uh, so with that 100, yeah, nothing else happens during this little bit of research. I mean, you look like pretty much like a one-legged man, just kind of like going around on his walks around the entire place, just having a look. Nobody really disturbs you. Nobody really just kind of you don't even bump into Isaac along the way. So your workspace of downtime is completely covered and done, paid for as well. Unfortunately, that's all you managed to find out during the week. But that is the end of your downtime, Darian. Next, Feldrin, what do you want to do?
Yeah, working, definitely working.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, charisma performance, I guess.
What are you trying to do, or what kind of work are you looking for?
Um, as an intellectual, I will probably be looking for anyone to teach. Basically, it'd be almost like a substitute teacher, almost in a sense. Is there any
Okay.
schools?
Okay, you want to be a Kumon teacher. Okay, so
A bit tutor.
yes, there are no technically no schools here that you know of. Everyone is kind of there is no learning center. This is a town of its sorts. Everyone takes care of their own kids. Everyone teaches their own kids. Everyone brings up their own kids. They basically handle themselves until they're 14 and old enough to work, and at which point, yeah, they just come out into the town. But I would say that the Church of St. Andel, Father, what's his name again? Yeah, Father Lucian Petrovich very kindly will take your offer to kind of teach anybody like anything in the Church of St. Andel during their kind of like prayer time. You are basically kind of like, if you want, you can have a room, and yeah, sure, you can tutor anybody in here, if they're willing to pay for it. But yeah, this is a free domicile, everyone. Anyone is welcome to take notes, study here, worship, prayer. It's you're more than welcome to use it. With that, I'd like you to. Do you have any tools with you? No, like calligraphy or anything, or
No tools. Because there's no way I'm doing strength or dexterity kind of checks. Intelligence. I need the tools in order to do that. So charisma is the only one I can really.
no? I'm the DM. I can choose to give you whatever role I give you to make during this downtime. So I will. Since you do not have a set of tools, you are basically teaching with your whatever you come with. I'd like you to make me a straight intelligence check.
Straight intelligence.
Yes.
13.
Okay. With a 13, it's modest work. It's nothing great. People pay you maybe like a gold for like a day's worth of tutoring, or maybe even for like a silver or a copper for an hour or something like that. It's not a luxurious lifestyle in any sense of the
That's
word.
fine. I actually appreciate more the opportunity to share knowledge with.
Sure. Yeah, you do share a little bit of knowledge with those people who are interested. Most of them are more than likely going to be like nobles, kids or children, or their youngest, and they kind of send them over to the church at least for a bit of prayers. But during the prayers, they kind of learn a little bit from you. So you don't earn much actually, but it does cover your living costs for the entire week since you have a modest lifestyle. Yeah, you earn zero, you break even basically, kind of like earning enough to kind of pay for your food and your lodging at the water inn.
That's
but
fine.
I'd like you to please make me a D100 roll, please.
Oh,
So close! 2% away! Fucking hell! All right. I just wanted to see someone's complications.
Why
Yeah,
would you do such
yeah.
a thing?
because complications are fun. So
Yes.
with that, not always. They usually can be quite funny during downtime. Not always bad. But yes, you spend the whole work week kind of teaching people and nobles, and nobody really makes too much not of it. It's like, oh, there's this new professor, dragon named Speldrin in the church. Like, yeah, he's giving out lessons and stuff like that. So it doesn't garner like any more reputation than you already have, which is not much to say. People do know you by name now, however, and sometimes like they pass by you on the streets, like, oh, teacher Feldon, hi, nice to see you. But other than that, nobody really kind of like pays too much attention to your kind of activities for the
That's
week.
fine.
That is all for your downtime. All done. Thank you, Feldon. Next, Pounce.
I want to find out more about that haunted house where supposedly a dragon died.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, God, I have to go look through my notes. Yeah, even if it's something outside of the town, then I have to go through look my notes. So this is going to be downtime research, I guess. What are you looking specifically? What are you? Oh, chill first. Actually, we can ask that later. But you're basically trying to figure out more about that haunted mansion or house or whatever it is. Sure. So same thing as well. Conducting research requires one work week of effort. It requires at least 50 gold pieces to start.
I'll
Spend on
put
materials, bribes, gifts, and other expenses.
just the 50 then.
Just at 50? Sure. I'd like you to make me a straight intelligence check, please.
E. No.
Oh, baby doll, why? I thought you're the smartest one in school.
Technically, all of us have a +2, you know.
Whoa. Okay, you are lucky since this will still give you at least a little bit of information. However accurate or inaccurate it might be, you are not sure. However, I just
That's
let you
the
know this much.
best kind of information.
So this is you learn one piece of possibly inaccurate information.
Mm.
Oh god dang. So let's see. Who owns okay. I'll let you ask one specific question about the mansion and I'll try to answer that as best as I can with this context.
All we know about now is it's a haunted house.
Haunted mansion.
Haunted mansion where supposedly a dragon died, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
What do you want to know?
I want to know. What's the dragon
You
doing
know
there?
exactly where you can even find out exactly where it is as well if you want, you know.
Ooh, oh yeah, that's even better. Yeah, let's try that. Where exactly is it?
Okay, I'm gonna roll a D20. You kind of ask around, and it's mostly through kind of like buying a drink for a random kind of like townsfolk, or because Danica doesn't know as much as other people. She's really giving you as much information as you can, and just trying to kind of like get into just juicing up people's kind of lips in order to tell you a little bit more. Eventually, they start telling you about this this supposedly winding branch of this old sphalic road that meanders up the forested slope of a mountain spur to this apparently old mansion. It's perched on a high ground overlooking what is probably overlooking the woods, the sphalic woods, and it's nearby the Luna River Valley.
Nearby the Luna River. Okay.
So this is how much as you find out if you're 6.
What to do? Alright, noted.
But I'd like you to roll me a D100, please, as you finish up your week's worth of like checking out as much information as
With
you
my
can.
rolls, let's go. 50.
Oh wow.
Lucky for you, nothing as well happens. Just a little bit more gossip that just goes around. But other than that, yeah, your downtime is good to go as well. All settled. You've already paid for the 50 gold as well, right?
Lifestyle?
Yep, you minus the 50 gold, and that's it. That's all you need to have settled for your downtime. That is done. Thank you, Pounds. Next, Soul.
I'll do research. My main goal is learn through word of mouth about the layout of the Burgomaster's mansion.
Through word of mouth. Okay, sure. Sure. Same thing as well. Same thing as well. 50 gold pieces to kind of bribe people to kind of tell you as much information. Maybe the servants or maybe even one of the guards has actually walked through the house. Yeah, sure. You can minus off 50 gold pieces. Do you want to add anything, another 50 or any bonus to that? All right. In that case, make me straight intelligence check, please.
Oh man, I was worried about that.
With a 4, unfortunately, as you kind of bribe people to ask them as much as you can about the Burgomaster, everyone remains tight-lipped about anything regarding the Burgomaster. They be like, "You want to go see it? The Burgomaster's house? Just go yourself. Burgomaster doesn't stop. I mean, the servants don't stop anybody from going into the house. People go in and out all the time for getting ready for the festival. But I mean, nobody really knows the layout or memorizes things like that.
Understood.
Plus nobody's ever been up to the second floor, or nobody's been up from above the first floor.
Got it.
Unfortunately for you, that is all you find out. Roll me a D100, please. Okay, with the D100, yeah, your questioning around town doesn't really afford any quick glances or whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Everyone asks about the Burgomaster once in a while, so it seems to be no problem. That is the end of your downtime for now, so thank you very much. Summer!
Oh shit, it's my turn. Let me okay. So I guess I could work a trade. I could just stay at the inn and do a little bit of I play my lyre, play a jig in the inn for money.
Sure. Okay. Work counts. So with work downtime, I think we'll be using your tools. Yeah, your what's it again? The instrument.
Yeah,
So
the
using
lyre.
charisma performance or charisma using a musical instrument. So okay, you have what is it again? You have proficiency with performance.
Let me see. I
As a bard, I hope you do.
No, I.
You know? Okay, in that case, it makes no difference then. I'd like you to make me a straight charisma check. We'll add your proficiency bonus to that since you're using a musical instrument.
Okay. Charisma check, huh? Fuck me. 12
plus 3 right now, right?
plus
So 15.
yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Wait, plus 3 from
Proficiency.
Yeah, so you get 15. With a 15, it's not too bad. You earn a pretty comfortable lifestyle for yourself, paying for whatever lifestyle costs that you have. Additionally, on top of that, so you, I mean, you still have to pay for like food and lodging and for the rest of the week and whatever you need to do. It helps cover a little bit, definitely, and you get a little bit left over. So technically, you still turn a profit. You get 5 gold pieces
Okay.
at the end of your work week, and have also paid for your living expenses and all that. Technically, since you're working in the Blue Water Inn, yeah, Danica will, yeah, sure, yeah, we'll handle your food and lodging, I guess, during the time. But yeah, you only paid 5 gold pieces by the end of it. I'd like you to also please make me a D100 roll.
Oh, let's see. The legendary roll. Whoa!
Wow, everyone's rolling so good. Again, for your time, for your downtime, nothing else happens during the week. Oof.
Why can't I
So
roll like this all the time?
means everyone's down with their downtime except for one person, Runestalker. I messaged her, she doesn't reply. I'm not so sure what they want to do with their downtime, and their downtime might, if it's research or something like that, might affect or might help you guys out with whatever you're planning next. So I'll let you guys decide right now, since Gwen hasn't decided yet. Do you want to decide what Runestalker might want to do for their downtime, or do you want Gwen to do it for her character? If such, we might have to end. If you want Gwen to make her choice, we might have to like kind of stop here until she's actually done what her downtime is before we actually move on with anything else. So I'll let you guys decide.
What do you guys think? Because Elgin and Soul knows her.
Hmm.
I messaged Gwen already. She hasn't replied me, so I don't know what she wants and whether she's even able to do anything.
I mean, knowing Gwen, she'll be fine either way. But
So I'll let you. Yeah. So I'll let you guys decide. If you want
Yeah.
to just choose what the
Gwen's a
downtime is, then
rogue,
we
right?
I'm just a ranger.
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 What would she do?
What would Gwen do?
I mean, I asked Gwen. She didn't reply. So you guys have to make
Yeah.
that choice for her.
I don't know. She thinks outside the box a whole lot, so and
Yeah,
it's
she
always
really does.
unexpected. I love that about her.
She hunts pigeons.
Like
Runestalker goes for a
Any-
swim.
literally everything on the list is something she would do. So that's the problem, you know. Like if I say she'll do crime, when she comes back, she's like, yeah, fine.
Yeah, or like she could be gambling and she'd be like, yeah, Runestalker would totally gamble and get more money.
Knowing
Yeah.
her, knowing Gwen as well, if there's not like there's information that she can garner through research, she will gladly do that as well. So
Mm.
yeah,
Okay.
So it's-
So,
Yeah,
like,
she
if
does
you-
unexpected stuff. I've learned that about her in this short time as well.
so yeah, if you want, I'll let you guys decide right now what Runestalker is doing for a downtime. We can go through that, do the roles and everything. Somebody has to roll for her character, obviously. And then we can kind of like move on with whatever you guys have been planning for the festival and all that. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit hard to. I could retcon what she's done for her for her downtime, but I'm afraid like whatever. The reason why I wanted to do downtime is because I thought somebody might have a complication and some interesting things might happen, but none of that happened. So
I'm so disappointed.
I mean, yeah, a bit. If I to be very honest, downtime can last for an hour to 2 hours, depending on what you guys do and if you guys roll something interesting enough. But seeing that it all went perfectly well and fine, like every adventure that you've been through, I'll let you guys decide. We can do her downtime for her, and then we go through that. So just in case something happens to her character, I can't I can't push the story forward without knowing if there's anything that might happen.
Do it.
Because I already have like 2 or 3 story beats. So if I add those and then she has some other things, it will overlap. It's very weird. So
Do crime.
do crime.
Just crime. Runestalker just breaks into the
To be
burgomaster's
very honest,
mansion.
She would do a crime.
He would break into the burgomaster's mansion alone. Like,
She would perform a small heist.
She would have to spend 25 gold pieces, and then she would need to make a series of checks to attempt the crime by herself. 3 of those checks need to come from either a stealth check, a dexterity check using the thieves tools, a player's choice of either investigation, perception, or deception. Oh my god.
She's gonna end up in jail and come back here next week and go like, how did I
None of these checks are successful, the character is caught and jailed. I'm just saying, that's a really big thing already.
She's gonna be in jail? I don't want to go through trial again, man.
Oh, no, there will be no trial in this town.
She go hang.
In this
Okay.
trial of Vallaki. Yeah, I mean,
he's gonna be
there are
impaled.
crimes.
It's more of a sentencing hearing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we got gambling and research and wandering and worker trade.
I would
She
say
could also
work.
go hunting too, right?
Yeah. Worker trade, she could look for wolves and skin them.
She can hunt lah, basically.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think he something about the wolf hide thing, right?
Yeah, we know it costs quite a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think
I think she,
yeah,
I
a
think she
safe
was
bet
she was
is
interested in that, right? She was like,
a safe bet is Mustafa goes hunting.
Okay.
So Runestalker goes hunting. Oh god, downtime hunting don't have, but downtime work got lah. So I I mean, what is she planning? She's planning to just get pelts to sell, right? That's
Help
the
to sell
idea.
and meat to keep, I guess.
Meat to keep.
Tasty wolf meat.
Yeah, she would definitely keep those meat.
Yes, she can keep, but the thing is, how do you plan to store it? And
She
this
would
thing and
get that cooked and eat.
same thing.
Wolf
Cook food lasts even shorter technically. So
I think
yeah,
he'll just hunt for money,
okay.
get the pelts.
Okay.
More important is the money lah. Okay, so we'll consider this work. She basically I mean, she's heard. You guys went to Scran's Leather and Hides,
Yeah.
the couple that sold hides and traded leather and all that stuff like that. So yeah, she she decides to kind of labor there for a week. Up to you guys, but you need to roll checks for her. I like her to please. Oof, it's either athletics or acrobatics. I'll say athletics because that would probably require a lot more strenuous work to kind of
He
chase
was
after.
responsible for that.
Yeah. So
Not me.
so somebody roll athletics for Runestalker, please.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Thank you.
Go.
I'm the luck of Will Wheaton.
Go.
Never
Jesus
mind.
Christ.
I'm just going to press the button.
So
Oh,
Oh no.
the work that she does is mediocre at best. Runestalker knows how to hunt, but not exactly very well in skinning hides and bringing them back for selling. The ones that she does bring back to kind of sell, Scran kind of like looks at it like, oh, you chopped it up pretty bad. I can't really sell this. Maybe at half price or something. And whatever work she's done, or basically managed to garner whatever hides to sell, they're in wretched or poor condition at best. Having that to live with a poor lifestyle for the entire week, what happens is 2 silver pieces per day. So at the end of the day, she only makes 1 gold. End of the day, she ends up having to pay 4 gold pieces for her living expenses.
The
So she
lifestyle
just,
is
yeah,
poor.
yeah, it doesn't matter. She basically gets a poor lifestyle for this work week. And during this time, you need to pay to stay at the Blue Water Inn and all stuff like that. Um, that is usually about 5 gold pieces. So she's only made 1 gold piece. She will have to pay 4 gold pieces for the remaining work week as well.
So
Yeah,
we'll take
unfortunately, she loses gold. Yeah, sure, no problem. You can minus that off. I also like you to roll me a D100 for her.
Who wants to do that?
Oh, now you're scared.
Uh,
go for it. Go for it.
Go for it. It's only a 10% chance.
Yeah, I actually want to see this failure.
Hey,
Gwen will actually enjoy if it fails more. You know?
Gwen likes failure more so
Yeah.
than most other players that I can see.
she's awesome. All right.
ah,
Okay.
You did such good rolls. Yeah, nothing happens as well for her week. She doesn't make much money, but that's usually the type of thing that happens when you find work and things doesn't really work out. But yeah, with that, that is the end of the downtime. 5 days pass altogether. During this time, so even you would notice that the full moon has already risen, has already started to wane already on the opposite end. But 5 days happen, and it is upon this day that the feast of Saint Andal is about to be taking place. Um, Early in the morning, you can see the Martikovs already starting to kind of like wear nicer clothes. They kind of like brush up the boys. It's like, bro, get over here, get your hair is a mess. And it's like, started like making clean up a little bit. It's almost like a church day for them. But the rest of you guys in the Blue Water Inn, what do you plan to do this morning?
Okay. So What's gonna happen is that we wait until they made sure that we're attending, and once they confirm our attendance, maybe we can try and slink off.
You want to go to the town square and then leave from there?
We could do that.
Is that even possible? I mean, the whole area will be guarded. That's my issue. It's easier if we can just hide, it will be simpler.
Yeah, we can hide here.
All right. So you all just plan to hide in the Blue Water Inn until somebody comes
Yeah.
to try to usher you all out. All right. So what happens is the Martigal family, once they kind of like dressed up and are ready for the day, and just goes. You see Danica just holding like a small pot of what looks to be like pot roast. Just goes. We really need to be bringing over the things that we've prepared as well for the feast. So we'll be heading out. And locking up the tavern and the inn, but you're still welcome to obviously go to your rooms. If you need anything, I guess we'll be at the town square if you need us.
Yeah, thank you.
All right then. I'm sorry, but we've got to close the tavern, so you're not allowed to be waiting in here. So yeah, you're welcome to just wait in the rooms or do whatever you want today.
Sure.
All right.
I think we'll go out.
We go now?
You just follow the Marticals here to the town square. Awesome. Okay. So, with that as
Wow, good kerja aku. Setan.
oops, accidentally pressed something when I clicked.
That was tricky.
I hear
Arr.
I heard blood.
So, you guys all head towards the town square, and it is crowded as per what you expect. There are people kind of like standing all over, and tables and banquet tables have been kind of set out around like the well area, full-on curtains, a small little kind of like a parade with the guards going around like the town square, and townspeople just kind of like shouting out in the area. They seem to be all right with this festival, as everyone seems to be bringing like a potluck to this huge kind of like festival in the middle of the town square. You don't see the burgomaster or anybody yet. It is early in the morning, possibly around like 7, 8 a.m. right now. So you definitely do see a couple of stalls being set up. Some this common folk just setting up like a pastry stall, what looks to be kind of like a food stall. Most of it seems to be dealing with food today. It is a feast after all, in the name of Saint Andal. All of them are putting out like little food pieces or kind of recipes or anything that they've created, and kind of like in celebration of the Saint Andal, of Saint Andal himself. So you have like Saint Andals like chicken wings, you have like the Andals like sausages, like everything is named in one way or another, kind of like related to the festival. But yeah, you do notice that even here there are guards patrolling around the entire kind of like festival area. There's easily about like 30 people within the town center just kind of coming in and out. And the guards, roughly about like 12 or 14 of them kind of just like walking around the entire town square. You do notice that a couple of patrols, maybe about patrols of like mostly four guards, are moving from house to house around like the outskirts of this town center, just kind of knocking and just checking if everyone is like attending. And it doesn't seem like anyone is not attending. In fact, most of the people have already either left the houses, and the guards are just kind of checking, is everybody home? Hello? And they kind of like step inside and look in the doorway and like, right, next house.
No, I'm not home.
But yeah, as you guys are all standing around in the festival center, right in the town center of the festival, what do you want to do?
Can we sneak into one of the houses that the guards have checked?
Can you sneak into one of the houses that the guards have checked? You can try. Would you like to do that?
Depends on the.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to do that? Or do you want to leave the town square and go for a short walk?
I'm okay with any. Like, if you want to go in the house and then sneak out the back and then walk away.
Yeah,
So?
that's what I think we should do. We should go to one of those houses they checked, wait until they've left the vicinity, then move on to the burgomasters, maybe to the back.
Okay. If you want to stealthily sneak your way into an abandoned house that has just been checked, make me stealth checks, please.
Do you want to? Can anyone guidance?
I don't think.
Up to you.
I do.
Yeah, up to you. You can cast spells and do whatever you need to do now. Technically, it's all preparation before you want to sneak.
I will do bless.
Wait, pass without trace. Is anyone?
Bless lasts a minute and doesn't affect
Oh, yeah, yeah.
checks, so.
Bless
Yeah.
is different.
I don't think Runestalker has it yet. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, somebody can roll for Runestalker as well, please. Yeah, Runestalker does not have pass
I
without
have-
trace.
I have blessed though.
No, plus doesn't work because it's only 1 minute, right?
Yeah, and
Just
it works. It doesn't work for
guidance.
ability checks. Yeah, it's only guidance that works now. Or enhance ability if you have it. Still,
No,
Let
I
me
did.
check.
Ability.
I could give someone bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I could take that because I'm at 0 with disadvantage.
Take take
Same.
bardic inspiration 1d6.
somebody
Same.
giving him advantage.
I'm also same. 0.
You as well?
Yeah.
I'm also 0, that's why.
You don't have disadvantage.
So, at least, yeah, you didn't have disadvantage. But yeah, please make me stealth checks if you wish to go and sneak into the house. Darian with a 13. Okay, anybody else?
Oh my god. I saw the
good.
20 and it just fuck me.
Farmer, Morgan,
Yay!
15.
Oh, God.
Wait, 3, sorry, 3, not 15. 3, all right.
Oh no! I rolled a 15. It's negative disadvantage, right? Absolute disadvantage.
No, it's triple disadvantage anyway.
Yeah, too higher.
Oh, awesome.
Ours are no disadvantage.
Only lower than me.
He got that's
No.
Viper.
Of course I got.
Yeah, I don't think a d6 gonna help you, Arthurus, but you know.
No, I don't think so.
You should be checking yourself.
Might be better than 3.
Plus 11. Plus
Well,
9.
if you don't use the budding inspiration anyway, it'll be gone in 10 minutes, so you might as well, right?
But I'll try.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, wait, my turn.
Get a 6, so at least you get 9. Oh, okay, 8 is better than the 5 at least.
8 is better than a 3.
Plus, like, it depends how far away we are from other people to be seen, right?
Again,
Oh, don't you worry about that.
the roll so much higher is somehow less than the people who are plus 0. Oh my god.
Lols. Oh my
Yeah.
god, Soul is actually in the group that is passed. Okay, somebody roll for Runestalker as well, please.
Where's Bruce?
Come on, bro. You can do it. You can do it, bro.
This is
Oh, I'm okay. Let me just get. Please, sir. Please, Lord. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you want me to roll?
Let me see. Yeah, can you roll for her? Cause I can't. Oh wait, there it is.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, take that first one.
Whoops.
Okay, 7.
We'll take the 27, don't worry. So, you all see Runestalker basically disappear before you can even see where he's went. More than likely already in the house. The remaining 4 of you, Peldrin, Darian, Summer, and Sol, also managed to very quietly kind of sneak through the crowd before kind of like one by one start to head up into this empty house that has already been checked. Pounce and Arthurus, however, as you guys are moving through the crowd, a hand is placed on your shoulder. Pounce. As you turn around, in fact, as you look at the hand that's placed on it, you instantly recognize the reddish, fiendish, devilish hand that is on your shoulder at this very moment. As Isaac Strasny, with 6 of his guards right behind him, steps right up to you and just goes, "And where do you think you're going? Hmm?"
Oh well,
Room to
guys.
take food. Room to take food. That's my idea.
Food poisoning.
Pounce,
I
you
had
do.
food poisoning, I think. Is there an outhouse?
You can make me a deception check with disadvantage.
It's a public outhouse, no?
Yeah, you can stick with the toilet, right?
With
Not
a
too
10.
bad.
Not too bad indeed. Let me see here. So your contested roll then. Okay.
Oh,
Could be worse.
yes.
With a 10, he makes it. He beats it, right?
Wow. Wait.
Look
Don't
at
I
you.
beat him?
No. No. He's rolling against your.
Don't I roll
Basically, you are
against
deceiving
him?
him. No. You're not rolling against his wisdom. He's rolling against your. Basically, your deception check. Yeah, he has to beat it. Which he has actually with 10. He kind of looks at you and looks you up and down. Just looks. You look fine to me. Don't need no outhouse. No one's allowed to leave the town square if they're already here. Do you understand?
Um, yes. Where
I
we?
keep my eye on you. Where is your cripple friend?
Purple friend?
The one with the one leg.
Ah. I guess he had food poisoning too. He was just right here.
He eyes you, looks at Arthurus as well, and just goes, both of you are not going nowhere. Stay here until the Baron arrives. You two, he points to another two like guards. Come with me. And you see Izek and two guards start to head off towards the Blue Water Inn direction.
Isn't it time that he dies?
The
Hey, so
I think Summer will be
guards
sad.
nearby, the four guards that are posted next to you guys literally just kind of stand there and just goes, enjoy the festival. You are not allowed to leave, unfortunately, by orders of Izek and the Baron.
I want to check something. Did someone tell everyone about her vision?
yeah, she
Yeah.
told everyone.
She did, yeah, she told everyone.
Okay. So we would know that Isaac might be Summer's brother, lah. Okay.
Something like that, yeah.
Some relation.
Something like that, sure.
Gotcha.
But yeah, with Arthurus and Pounce now stuck outside in the crowd, watched very closely by four guards. You all that have sneaked into the house do all see this. You have not been noticed. Izek, however, has headed off the town square and is headed towards Blue Water Inn. I think without any, you think more than likely he will not be able to find anything, and once he returns, things might get out of hand.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do?
I don't know. Can we guys psychically distract the other two guards or something?
You
I
can
can
try.
spare the other two guards.
Out of 4, you mean?
Or 4 guards.
Up to you. How do you plan to do that in the crowd, in the public right now?
Why are we in the middle of the square? I thought we were going by like the parkway.
Oh, you follow the Marticles here, basically, to the festival area. Yeah.
See.
Yeah, I mean, you guys said you wanted to
Are
find
we-
a house nearby, so yeah.
Are we aware of the predicament?
Of course. Of course. You 5 of you get into the house and you're like, hey, where's Arthurus and Pounce? You look outside and they're being questioned by Izek and the guards.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? I can use prestidigitation to soil something, at a distance.
Sure.
I would like to use prestidigitation to make as if all 4 guards have wet their pants.
So you can have one effect. If you make another of the same effect, the previous effect will be gone.
Okay, which of the guards looks most aggressive?
Make something smelly. Shit. Put shit.
I mean, technically, you could make 4 different things happen on each guard.
Yeah, one could have pissed their pants. One could have just have a.
Wouldn't it be better to do that on Pounce since he said he had food poisoning?
That's an idea also. Would you like me to do that, Pounce?
I don't know.
You don't have a choice. You have to be within 10 feet of him. Right now, you are standing in the house, roughly behind, so roughly about 50 away from the crowd, and they are like in the middle. So I'll say about 80 feet away from where you are right now.
Does
you
Puff
would
have
you
You
would have
know
to
what?
step
You know what?
outside. Yeah.
Yeah. I will pristine myself.
All right. What do you want to do?
I will. The rankest.
So you're gonna cast prestidigitation on yourself to make yourself smell rank.
The rankest shit smell.
Okay.
And
I'd like you to please. Are you casting this spell?
I guess. I don't know. It has
Like,
somatic.
You're not hiding it or anything.
It's in the crowd though, so he could like.
You
Yeah,
could if you want to, but if you're just casting it in the crowd, then
Maybe like.
do you want to hide? Do you want to hide it? Do you want to stealthily try to cast this spell?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to be stealthy.
Sure. Make me a stealth check, please.
Another stealth check.
Yeah. Oh, no, sleight of hand. Sorry, it will be sleight of hand.
Oh, sleight of hand, no disadvantage at least. Okay.
No disadvantage. Yeah.
Let's fucking do this. Oh fuck.
With an
Average.
11.
Average.
So same thing again. Your 11 is the DC that these guys need to meet to beat. I'll let you know right now. Their passive perception is 11.
Wow.
Wow.
They all see you swirl your hands a little bit of light comes out, and then you start to rank, like smell of shit. And then they just kind of look at you like, what did you do that for?
I don't know. I can't move.
Oh, stay there. God, you smell horrible.
All right.
I'm going to tell him he has the curse of Nimbistulus, and
It's a deception check.
well, no, I'm going to make it that it's scary. So, like,
No, this is a deception check for sure.
I can't roll above 5.
The DC is 11, guys. I actually think you guys can go higher than this, man. Okay, so with the 6, the 4, they just look at each other. Have you heard of that? No. You're making shit up, right? This
No,
guy's just trying to get out of
We're
the
not
festival.
from. We're not from here. It's something from where we're from.
Yeah, and we're not from here, so why do we have to go to your stupid festival?
Immediately as you say stupid festival, the guards
Oh,
all
shit.
start to stand up straight. They just start to look around. They point their spears directly, all 4 of them point their spears directly at you, Arthurus, and just go, don't you dare say that about the festival. The Baron has made a lot of resources and done a lot for this town. If anyone hears you saying that out loud, you're lucky Isaac's not here.
Are you sure you want to point your spears at me?
They go, they start to look at each other like,
She's really
There are
no.
only
Don't do
4
that.
of you.
She's really no. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's
No, it's going to lead to an intimidation check.
No, I'm talking about to them. Like, don't point that at her. She's really.
they said,
Yeah.
what? You better say sorry right now and apologize for what you've done and said.
You won't like it when I get angry. I'm getting a little angry.
You see the guys pick up and one turns the other and just go, call the others. And you hear
You better
what
run to go
goes-
catch Isaac.
this one runs over to another bunch of guards, and another 6 immediately start coming over. You see the townsfolk start having a look like in your direction. It's like, what's going on? I don't know. Something, they were arguing about something, and then the guards came. Who knows? Maybe she said something. The guards that got the 6 people just go, I'll go tell Isaac. And he immediately runs off to go get Isaac.
But like, they did that instantly?
There are 14 over like town guards like in this town area itself. They just kind of like start calling people over, and you see like 2 patrols of 6 just start coming. The first patrol of 6 comes, the other 6 kind of like still is around like the entire area, just providing security.
But I don't
So right
have
now,
a chance to react while the guy starts running away?
I mean, he's moving away. He's moved away already. Do you want to do anything?
Well, I thought I would have at least 30 seconds or something before, like, he runs to
Oh,
the
no.
people who then
You don't
runs
even
to
have
somebody else, right?
you
Like,
don't even have 30 seconds. What happens in about 6 seconds is that these three people that are pointing spears at you, one of them just, what they start caroling around you. Other guards see this, they immediately come forward. The ones that the guard has spoken to runs off to go and get Izek. Right now, in front of you and Pounce, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guards. 9 guards, not 10, 9. And they just go, look, you don't want to cause any trouble here. It is festival day. Are you insane? If the Baron gets here, and as he says this, you all hear a as horns are being pronounced, and all the guards that are pointing spears at you immediately stand straight, even though they are like kind of surrounding you. Put their spears to the side, shields to their side, as you hear, hear ye, Baron Vargas has arrived for the festival. And you see Baron Vargas, his wife possibly, his two mastiff dogs, uh, stride horses, and they seem to be like a couple, what looks to be like about 4 or 5 of them, at least on horses, like coming into the town square. They stop by the edge, like very far from where you guys are. You guys are like on opposite end. And the guards just look at you and just goes, all right, look, you may be new here, you may not know the rules, but we're here to keep things at bay. If you please do not cause any trouble for us, or it's going to be really bad for you and anybody else is involved.
fine.
And you see all the guys just go, all right, just don't say anything like that ever again, all right? Dismissed. And all the guards immediately like run away from you, heading over towards the Baron, and start making like a line around the town well where the feast is being held. Their horses basically start going around the entire place. But the two of you standing there do notice that even though the guards have moved away from you, none of them are now like standing around you already since you've kept peace with them. They have moved off to the side. So around this entire town square, there is at least right now 12. Yeah, there's still at least 12 guards for now.
And is there anybody else in the middle of the square?
There are common people, just the townsfolk, stalls being set up. There's a bunch of people, at least 30 people within the town square itself. So,
Can we
What
move
do you
to
want?
this to the side of the town square?
so yeah, easily you can move to the side of the town square. But once you get to like kind of the edges or close to where the house your friends are, guards are kind of like again looking in your direction, and some of them kind of like patrol and sit over there. You can try to make
Yeah.
a break for it, but it seems like they're keeping their eye on you for now.
That's fine. I'll
Uh,
wait for a distraction or something.
Yeah, I am going to try to provide that distraction. All right, the closest guards, which lie within line of sight of them, I will try to make them shit their pants with precipitation.
So the closest guards to you right now are roughly about 50 feet away from you. In order to cast prestidigitation on them, you need to get up close to them. You need to come out again into the open.
Well, yeah. Summer, could you give me a inspiration of what I'm about to do?
No, wait, how far is Presty first?
How far is what?
How far can you
Presty is
use Presty?
10 feet. 10 feet.
You want to go within 10 feet to a guard in this open morning space?
Just remember, Isaac's looking for you, yeah?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm going to do this in stealth, right? I'm going to try to stealth, right? You're
Sure.
going to...
This is
Sure.
worse than buttering the floor in an open field.
I find that there are times when Darren just goes, we need to take all precautions here, and then there are times where you just
Exactly.
I'm like, I'm so confused.
Things change. We need to adapt to stuff on the fly. When we have no choice, we have to do what we have to do. So I don't
Your
know.
mage hand is 30 feet. Is there anything
Yeah.
you can do with that one?
Yeah, you can use mage hand as a distraction.
Your mage
Police
hand
pants.
is invisible.
I mean, police pants. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. I will do that. I will rip open his belt and let his pants drop to the floor with the invisible mage hand.
You
Okay.
can actually do that because of
Okay.
Legerdemain.
So I'd say this as sure as a bunch of guards come over. You know what? I need you to make me an Arcana check, just because like like grabbing and moving something that's fine, pulling something that's fine. You're trying to undo a belt, and you're trying to loosen some buttons, and you're trying to. It's quite a lot of dexterous work. So I'll say make me an Arcana check to see whether you're able to kind of flex your mage hand in that method.
I don't know. I don't know. Can you
Yes,
give me a bardic
bardic.
inspiration?
You're bardic, right?
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll give you one bardic inspiration.
The reason why I say Darian can do this is because his mage hand can do thieves too. Can pick locks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Normal mage hand cannot lah, but this one really can.
Yeah,
Anyway,
this one
yeah.
actually can.
Yeah, I'll give you. Yeah, make me an Arcana check for it first, and see how effective this. Yeah, I'll see how
If you
effective this
waste my
entire thing is.
bardic, Darian, I will smack you
I mean,
with
he
my mage hand.
I mean, he needs
You
to roll the
wasted.
bardic now. He needs to roll it now. Others,
I am taking my mage hand and smack him in the face.
sure.
Two. You know, two. But it's a
1d6?
So it's a 6 altogether.
1D.
No, roll another d6, right, for
Yeah.
your bardic. Yeah,
God.
he needs a 6.
Yeah,
Oh well.
yeah. I'm smacking him with my mage hand.
Okay, with a 5. 30 feet away from you, right outside the house. Like,
Oh,
you're still
God.
kind of unseen within, so you're still fine for the moment. Like, as you cast out this spell and try to undo this battle, it kind of, you do something pretty unexpected. As you kind of send your mage hand over and you try to fiddle with the buttons, you see this guard suddenly stand straight. And all the other guards pass by him and they like turn back like, "Hey, Rudolph, what's wrong? Nothing? Oh,
Fish around.
Oh, oh my God! Did I do what you're implying I did?
oh, that's
Some was
you guys got brains?" And he just goes, "What's up, Rudolph?" He just looks down his pants. Pulls it like, just pulls it open, just kind of looks inside, like, no, nothing, that's fine. He just looks a bit, just kind of looks around and just stretches his head and just goes, "Never mind."
Nice to uni. My God.
He just moves over. He just starts walking in the group and he's just scratching his head as he's walking. He's like, "What the fuck
You
happened?"
gave him a half chub?
Whatever. Don't miss this opportunity.
Opportunity of anything! It's
Afterwards, you see a guard suddenly get distracted as he looks into his pants.
Pounds.
Is it?
Come
Is
on.
it?
You should come already.
Oh, I think the guard is coming.
Yeah, what do you want me to tell?
I mean, you can, because we are separated, right? You can connect
Yeah.
your mind to Arthur's or Pounce. Both of them, actually. Just to make communication easier. Lah.
I can use that. I use my psionic whisper, I believe.
Yeah. What's the range on it?
It is. Let me see. You can
A mile,
establish
is it?
telepathic communication. Yeah, a mile. It's a long way.
Okay. All right, fine. Yeah, sure.
Let's see. Does that take silent? Wait, I
No,
get
doesn't
one
matter.
free
No,
one,
the
right?
first one doesn't.
Yeah,
The first one
one
is
free one. Yeah, the
Yeah.
first one is free.
All right. Yeah. Hey, Arthurus. Darian gave the guard a half chub. I don't know if that's distracting enough. Are you able to move away?
Yeah, I'll just slowly, like, step back, step back, step
So I'll
back.
give the. I can't reasonably give you both advantage on your stealth checks. You know what? Fine, I will. I'll be nice. You get advantage from Darren's little bit of distraction. It does help. So it will be a straight roll for the both of you.
Oh God.
Oh my God!
Oh my god, I can't help you guys. I really cannot help
My
you guys.
God.
Yeah.
He's wrong.
Wait, you got an advantage?
I
They
think,
have a-
I
they
think
have
the
advantage.
dice is broken. Can I change the color of the dice?
Yes, of course. You change whatever. You change the dice to whatever you want.
I will give Arthur's my inspiration to reroll.
After this reroll and
Please don't waste it.
oh god.
Well,
Oh,
Well, they are far away, right? So there's a penalty we're being
I-
farther and farther away, right?
No, no. It's daylight. It's broad daylight right now. You guys have perfect vision up to about 600 feet. So do guards, even though they are commoners. Their passive perception is 11. I told you that already.
How far are they? How far are they?
They're off the side.
The rest of the guys. The rest of the guys.
The rest of the, you mean the guards or
The party.
the party? Oh, they're in the house. Like you're roughly like possibly about 30 feet away from them, basically to running into the house right now. You kind of see them in the window since you know that they're there, but no one else seems to be bothered that they are hiding in the house right now. Don't notice them.
A little late, but I could have used Bond and
What's that?
Boldening. Boldening Bond. Yeah, if they're within 30 feet, I could have used it.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's for checks as well. It works on checks as well.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Oh well, hindsight is 2020.
Yeah.
Both of you guys again try to get to the back of the crowd, and at an opportune time where you don't think you see any guards, you immediately start to make a break for it. Again, you guys try to make it about 5 feet, 10 feet, 20 feet. You're almost like 10 feet away from the house, and that's when you hear, "Both of you, stay right there!" And Izek is running back to the town square, huffing it like he seems to be at least about 100 or so feet away. Everyone seems to be kind of like looking towards him at the moment. The two of you guys have a choice right now. You can either book it or stay right there. Your choice.
Fuck it, I'm gonna book it, and then if he
Yeah, I'll
chases,
follow Arthurus because Arthurus is the.
I'm gonna shank him down an alley.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow
Both of
Arthurus
you.
because Arthurus is the leader.
Both of you immediately make a break for the house, and as Izek sees this, he just shouts to the
Well, I'm
crowd.
not gonna run to the house where all my friends are.
Oh, where are you going?
The other way where the lane is.
Yeah, away from the crowds and stuff. I'm not gonna get the other guys in trouble too, right?
Okay, so just to give you an idea of kind of like where everybody is right now. Okay, so town square itself, right here. I would say you guys have probably just found like this. This is one house right over here, in this corner here, right at the top. So if you want to move in the opposite direction, you're
Can you
basically
ping where it is?
yeah. I didn't I ping it? Right here.
I didn't see.
Yes.
So
Yeah, so
everybody's in here.
Everyone's in this house right here.
Oh, this
Okay,
house.
this one.
Yeah, in this house right here. Right now, if you were to take the opposite direction, that will actually take you in the correct direction towards the Burgomaster's mansion. So it's your choice. You can totally do that if you want to book for it towards the mansion.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why not?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You- Yeah. What
No,
do you guys
I
wanna do?
just asked. I asked Arthurus, "What are you doing?"
Well, I'm not gonna come to blow your cover,
Okay.
and I'm not gonna get arrested by some jackass with a fucked up hand.
Okay. All right. I look at the party and I say, "All right, Arthurus is gonna lure the Izak away. Let's head to the mansion while everyone's distracted."
Okay, let's,
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Before they leave my range, I will on both of them. So they have a default for the next 10 minutes.
Just the both of them only, right? As long as must they be within range of you?
We need to be within each other.
Each other. Okay, so all right. Arthurus and Pounce, you both look at each other and you're like, fuck it, book it, and you guys start running towards the Burgomaster's mansion. Get them! You hear men start running towards your direction. For the 5 people that are inside the house, you see a massive crowd start to move towards the direction of Arthurus and Pounce as guards are moving there. People are like, oh, what's going on? And the Burgomaster is just like, who's disrupting my festival? And seems to be like getting a little bit pissed with all these people like not paying attention to him. You guys,
They should be slowed down by the amount of people in the.
oh yeah. That being said, you guys will be like kind of moving around everyone, kind of like going around everyone to get towards the Burgomaster's mansion. So with that is where we'll end tonight's session. We are going to be doing a chase scene basically next week. With Pounce and with Arthurus and with the townspeople, with Izek and the guards chasing right after you guys.
Masters get to wander to the Burgomaster's mansion without any problems.
Yes, don't worry. There'll be roles and all that to be made as well. But yeah, Arthurs and Pounds, you guys will have a chance to obviously try to lose Izek and whoever's trying to chase you. Good luck is all I can say, and we'll see how that happens next week on the Curse of Strahd as we finally fuck around with the people in this town. All right.
You just don't plan for this sort of event, you know. You just don't
You
plan
don't.
for.
You don't.
Yeah.
It just
How do you
happens.
plan for this? You don't plan for this.
I just to recap, sort of like last minute.
Yep.
Our main goal is just for Victor. We don't plan on killing Izek right now, right?
That's right. That's right.
I mean, Arthurs doesn't think so.
Depends on
Well,
how.
if they catch us,
Yeah, like we would tell Atris like that. Don't kill.
Try
Don't
not
kill.
to. Try not to.
Because of
So,
possible
I still
convenience.
want to interrogate him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about if I just take his arm?
I would be
As long as he's
okay
not
with
dead.
that.
he doesn't need his
I-
arm to talk, right?
Yeah, then you make,
After
if you
that.
take his arm, you make him armless.
Exactly.
Like-
I'll disarm. He put his arm on me in the. What are you doing?
Yeah.
And I told him next time you put your arm on me, you're losing it.
Oh yeah, you did say that to him.
But technically, he put his arm on me, though.
I am nothing but a woman of my word.
He's reaching out to Arthur, then it's like, oh yeah, then he puts your pounds instead.
Hilarious, man.
Is his arm a plant?
No, no. Is his arm a creature? Also no. Is his arm an object? Technically yes, if it's removed from his body.
No, because
has the-
Arthur's weapon does maximum damage.
Who has the invisibility scroll?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's probably Runestalker.
It's probably Rootstocker. She's been keeping everything that you guys have taken so far.
I remember this.
That's nope.
Anyway, thank you guys for joining in tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you all. I will see you guys next week. Hopefully, we can finally have some combat this time.
You are looking forward to it.
It will happen this week.
Why? Why do we
Make it happen.
fight? Please.
It's not forcing you to fight, but you guys put yourself in situations where it's easy to put yourself into a fight.
It's the dice. It's the dice.
Overwhelming everything.
Yeah, it's the dice and everything. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not gonna take away agency from you guys. From like you try and do something and I'm trying to fuck you up. No. Don't worry. I'm just trying to.
We screw up.
If you screw up, it's because more than likely you screwed up or the rolls were really bad. Yeah.
Yeah, the rules
Yeah.
are.
Always give you guys like a near 50-50 chance to always succeed on something, unless obviously there are other factors affecting it. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's always a chance for success in certain things, definitely.
Or the chance for a half chub, which is thanks, man.
Honestly, that's
Almost got
funny
the
as
job
shit.
done. I gave it the chance and they flubbed it.
Yeah,
Just
but
like
you did
half the time.
finish with a 4 and a 1. It's barely enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
you
all
a little bit, you know, you aroused him, I guess. But I think that's about it.
No, I didn't arouse him. I confused him.
yes. Sorry, you arousingly you confused.
Thanks, man. That's what I want with my inspiration.
I use inspiration today to confuse a god about.
So wait,
Guys,
Darren's
I'll talk to you
inspiration
guys
is
later.
like
I got stuff to do.
thought of what Summer did to the Water Boys last night.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I guess. What I did was worse.
It was worse, right? Okay, the pastry is bad. Oh yeah, which reminds me, you haven't seen them in even though it's been a week, you haven't actually seen Nikolai and his
No.
brother. Yeah, I wonder why. We'll see, I guess.
Recovering, I guess.
Indisposed.
There's so many things I kind of want to check back on. One is Blinsky's monkey as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you guys created a drug addict monkey. Now you've also created a drug addict alcoholic. So I want to see how that works out.
I don't know. So,
no.
are there any detox spells?
No.
Greater restoration is the main one.
Yeah. If you can, if
Pretty
it's
much,
considered,
yeah.
if it's considered a
It's a cure.
disease, then yeah. If you consider disease, then artists can do it. No means it's greater. Greater is like
Yeah.
way off.
Yeah, greater is like
You
everything else,
you
basically.
probably won't have it. Basically.
Yeah. But the point by the time you get there, then you can heal my leg. I think.
Greater Restoration is a 5th level spell. You would have to be at level 7?
Thank you for
Nine,
leveling
nine,
us
nine,
up.
nine.
That's
Level 9.
that's
Level 9.
Level
Oh,
nine.
that's a long way, man.
yeah,
That's a long way.
that's end game shit.
No. Endgame shit is like level 10 or 11.
Yeah.
Because you guys got an early up level. So this campaign will more likely end at level 11 or 12. So
Really?
I
Depends,
guess, yeah.
unless we end up extending it like we
Oh.
did the last one.
It depends, unless you all decide to die the next next and I guess that's the end of the campaign.
Or we all get thrown into jail and we are like, alright, let's just stay in jail for a while.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean it's just
Really,
jail, it's not death. It's not the
like that
end.
happen within moments.
But
Or at least if we get to jail, we can do a breakout. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, Summer. I don't know. I'm thinking you maybe underutilizing your psychic skills, lah. You can potentially do a lot of skill checks.
I'm sorry, where are you going with this?
I don't know, lah. Maybe you should try putting yourself more out there on skill checks, lah. I suppose.
you put
Regarding
yourself out
If
there,
there's the
Summer.
opportunities, I will. But with the, let's see, we had a downtime. We had chase scene. We had let's
yeah.
see, we had
Going to next week.
stealthing. So
Yeah.
like I don't think right now there's much for me to do with regards with like things that need psychic side
Oh.
bolster knack.
The side bolster deck. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't need it. You've passed every check you've made this session, so you're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
And she only can use it with skills that she has proficiency with.
Yes,
Yeah.
and also, even though this is a skill check, it will only happen during like non-downtime activities. Yeah, just like
Mhm.
Yeah.
So like if I'm thinking of doing some forgery or if I'm playing some dragon chess or using thieves tool, yeah, I can use it.
in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
next of the situation, you can go ahead. Anyway, guys,
Yeah.
I gotta head off. Thank you very much for joining me
Thank
today.
you.
Thanks a
I
lot.
will see you guys next week. Thank you.
Thank
Ciao, ciao.
you.
Bye. Good night.
Uh,
And yeah.